pop them away. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the watch along for Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest in the semi final. Second leg. We're already 3-0 up, but we advance tonight if we just keep it 0-0, or even if they beat us 2-0, or if we win, we'll advance basically. And we head over to Wembley. I've not gone live on TikTok, so that's a bit disappointing. No messing about from Eric Ten Hag's men again. We've got the official lineup a little bit early. So lining up for Manchester United today versus Nottingham Forest. Are you ready? A little bit of a drum roll. We have got Tom Heaton in net, Rafael Varane at centre-back, Lisandro Martinez as a centre-back partner, Luke Shaw at left-back, Casemiro, Bruno and Fred in the midfield. Obviously, there's no Christian Eriksen due to the big injury. And then we have Anthony, Weghorst and Garnacho up top. So let me repeat that line for people who are just joining on the TikTok and people who are just joining on the YouTube. In fact, let me turn down this brightness a bit on me because I look really bright there. So, yeah, I'll repeat the lineup for you guys just joining. Manchester United's lineup for today, Tom Heaton in net, Aaron Wan-Bissaka at right back, Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez as a centre-back partnership, Luke Shaw at left back, Casemiro, Bruno and Fred make up the midfield, Anthony, Weghorst and Garnacho. We've got a very, very, very stacked sub-bench today. We've got De Gea, Lindelof, Martial, Rashford, Sancho, Palestre, Kobe Mainoo, Malacia and Harry Maguire all on the sub-bench, which is like a team in itself. There's quite a few, De Gea, Rashford, Sancho, Martial, Malacia at times, considered first teamers. So, a lot of quality on the bench. It's nice to see Rashford rested, I suppose. But the main thing is, like Brandon Robinson says there, if Sancho doesn't get game time, I'll cry. I'm sure he'll get 20 minutes. I'm sure. I'm absolutely positive on that. So, yeah, we've got a very stacked bench. Comfortable with that team. Still relatively strong. I mean, the defensive line, bar the keepers that are the strongest we can go at the minute. And then you've got Tom Heaton in net, which, he does all right. Is what it is. It's Tom Heaton. Casemiro in the midfield with Bruno and Fred's our strongest midfield. And then we nearly have our strongest attack just with Garnacho. So maybe he's looked at this and thought, I can't rest too many because Forest might take advantage of it. They might be up for it. If you get an early goal, could start to get a little bit worried, a little bit panicky. So he thought I can rest one or two. So De Gea and Marcus Rashford seem to be the ones that have been chosen to be rested for this. So decent team. I'm looking forward to it, definitely. I'm looking forward to see, like we just touched on then, Jadon Sancho and Anthony Martial, both on the bench. Hopefully they'll both get roughly 20, 15 minutes. If we can kill this game off, in the first 45 or get a couple of goals, then we can give them longer on the pitch. But it depends how match fit they are. Obviously, none of them, I can't remember the last time Martial played. Can we remember? Is it December? Early, very, very early Jan, maybe. I mean, put the comments in. I really can't remember the last time he played, but it was a while ago, wasn't it? So yeah, Anthony Martial both on the bench with Jadon. Jadon hasn't played since, he hasn't been in the matchday squad since West Ham when we beat them 1-0, and he hasn't started since Chelsea when we played him at the Bridge. So 16 games he's missed. He's not going to be match fit. He's going to be fit because you've seen there's a lot of pounds that have dropped off him. He's been training hard, but match fitness in comparison to what you've been doing in training is completely different. So I expect both of them to get 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, maybe even half an hour at an absolute push. And yeah, excited to see him. Is McTominay playing? McTominay's out injured with a muscle injury for the next couple of weeks. So we've got McTominay out, we've got Christian Eriksen out, and we've got Donny van der Beek out until the end of the season. So Van der Beek to the end of the season. Christian Eriksen, I believe, is out until March, roughly. And then I think Scott McTominay could be out to 2 to 4 weeks with this muscle injury. That's what it's looking like at the minute, which is why it's not a panic buy, but it's why we kind of panicked a little bit and then went and got Sabitzer. But the reason why it's not a panic buy is because it wasn't just like, who could we get? Go get him. We identified Sabitzer before we brought Christian Eriksen in. So it's one of them, like it was on the list, it was available, he wanted game time. He wasn't playing for Bayern Munich. Joshua Kimmich and Goretzka were usual partners for Bayern. So Sabitzer was like, look, I'll come and do a job for you. We can cover for Bruno. He can cover for Ericsson now he's out injured. He can even cover on the wing if needs be. So he's going to get more. He's going to have more than enough games because, as we know, United fans, we repeated this so many times. Over the next 2 months, we've got a game every 3 days virtually. So he is going to come in very useful. If anything, he'll have so many games to play. He'll be like, wow, what is going on? So hopefully Sabitz is ready for it. I believe he'll be in the stands tonight watching the game. So that's interesting. He'll get to watch his teammates and have a look, little tactical analysis to see where he can fit in, etc. So very interesting on that. I'm going to go into Nottingham Forest's team very shortly. Let me just pull that up if we can, potentially. Let's have a look. Nice to see Varane back in tonight as well, by the way. Shout out for Varane because he's missed a couple of games, hasn't he? Nottingham Forest team. Ten Hag's going to have to really manage these guys. Going to have to really, really manage them because games coming thick and fast. Right, so let's have a look. Where's obviously Nottingham Forest's team, not United. Why is it's just coming up with United? I want to see Nottingham Forest's team. Can we get it, please? I want to see it. Yeah, it'll be on BBC, innit? You can always rely on BBC. Let's have a look at some of the kickoffs. Be back when the game kicks off. No worries, Brandon. Take care of yourself. Wayne has just seen the lineup pretty strong, but what was the point in getting Butland? I know. That is a very good point. It's going to turn out like Dubravka again, isn't it, with Jackie B? I don't understand. If you can't use him in the Carabao Cup in the second leg where we're already through, when can you use him? Strange one. Going to use him at all, better keeping and Heaton. I agree with you, Wayne. Absolutely. Right, let's have a look. So Nottingham Forest. So I think Lingard's starting. Mangala. This is stressing me out. Right, I tell you what. Can't fucking do it. Please put it up. Why is it saying predicted like the lineups are out? You dick. Nottingham Forest on Twitter. Why don't I think of that? No. Honestly. Right, so let's have Luke. Right, so we got there in the end. Jesus Christ. Lingard starting, going Fotmob. Yeah, I've just got it up on Twitter now. So they've got Wayne Hennessy in net, Mangala, Williams, Lingard, Surridge, Johnson, Fruit. Can I just say, you know them lineups where they put people out like in order of the number or like alphabetically or whatever it is? Stop doing it. Because it's annoying. Just do it in the position from keeper to left wing, how it should be in that kind of fashion. It's fucking what the fuck, man. Anyway, Hennessy in net, Mangala, Williams, Lingard, Surridge, Johnson, Freuler, McKenna, Bowley, Scarpa, and Lode. So a few changes from the first leg. I'll tell you what, that Scarpa was a good player, wasn't he? When he in the first leg, he looked really good. He was their danger man, and of course Johnson as well, danger man. They've got a couple of dangerous players, man. But we're 3-0 up, so I'm all over the place today. Make sure you smash a like, by the way, on the YouTube and smash a like on the TikTok as well. Subscribe to the channel. Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. This is, of course, your live watch along for that. So, yeah, lots of positives out of this lineup. It's gone strong again. He wants to make sure that he's in Wembley. Absolutely. I fully understand that, Mr. Eric. Ten Hag. Sabitz is watching from the stands. And yeah, what does this game mean? How do we feel about this? A lot of people kind of writing off saying we're already 3-0 up. You know, we're gonna get through. There's no doubt about it. But you know, we've seen worse things. We've seen weirder things happen in cup competitions. So you can't really have that level of complacency just coming into this and just thinking you're gonna waltz through. And because Forest will take advantage of any little doubt we have, and they'll try push that. They'll try push for an early goal if you get one. You know, pedal to the max, and anything can happen in cup competitions. So it's just basically confirmation for us that we will be in the final, especially if we put on another dominant display. I think the last time we've played them We beat him obviously in the league 3-0. We beat him in the cup 3-0. And then history books as well. We've battered him pretty much every single time. So you would think at Old Trafford under the lights tonight, there'll be absolutely no issues and we should put this team aside. But that could also get clipped up after they bring 3 goals back and we end up going to extra time. So I'm aware these things can happen in the cup, but I feel most of us are feeling positive tonight, right? Yeah. Gonzalo Guedes, hi mate. Hello, mate. How are you doing? The Kenna t-shirt is mint in the background. Which one? That one? Oh, that one. Let me know. Let me know. I think both of them are nice in fairness, but yeah, what would a trophy mean in this first season for people? You know, we've over the past years of Jose, well, up until Jose Mourinho, of course, who won this exact trophy, the League Cup, won a Europa League as well, then they won a Community Shield, which Ten Hag could probably do, couldn't he, if we're being honest? He could even do that this season. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer won nothing, just got to countless semi-finals, the final of the Europa, but lost that. That was the last final we was in. And then Ragnick had 6 months to do so or whatever. Van Gaal won an FA Cup. So over the past kind of 10 years, we kind of starved, haven't we, with trophies? So for Ten Hag to come in, waltz in after one of the poorest seasons in our history in the Premier League last season, maybe get top 4, win a maybe 1 or 2 trophies is outstanding, unbelievable. Can you see the lineup, please? Of course I can. Yeah. So we've got Tom Heaton in net, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Lissandro, and Luke Shaw at left back. We've got Casemiro, Bruno, and Fred in the midfield, and then we have Anthony, Weghorst, and Garnacho playing. So 2 changes from the last game, or maybe 3 because Varane's playing. So Rashford is rested and David De Gea is rested as well. So it's nice to see them get a couple of games off because they're going to need to keep that focus, laser focus going into these next couple of games. So looking forward to it. I feel like obviously we're going to be into the final. That's just I'm confident. I've got no worries whatsoever. And it's important to keep that winning mentality and break the ice at the semi-final doom and gloom. Do you remember how many finals we got to under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? It was a fucking, at times, it was just an absolute nightmare. We just knew he had that kind of mental block, didn't we? Anytime we made it, we'd always go out in the FA Cup. I think we lost to Leicester at some point. I think weren't that this, when they went on to win it and beat Chelsea in the final. We lost to Man City in the semi-final. Like we just kept getting beat. Now we're pretty much already through. We've had a little bit of luck with big teams being knocked out relatively early. Southampton beating Man City. No one kind of expected that. So yeah, it's interesting to see, and we've just got to keep that winning mentality going, man. Has the lineup been announced? Seeing Varane, Martinez, and Garnacho are starting. It has, Dave. Yeah. So I'll quickly go through it because I've been through it a few times. De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lissandro, Varane, Luke Shaw, Casemiro, Fred, Bruno, Anthony Weghorst, Garnacho is starting. So a very strong bench for us today. Jane and Sancho and Martial on the bench. I'm really excited to see them today. Really, really excited. Who's my favourite United player of all time? Probably Wayne Rooney. Probably. Skinhead Rooney. When Rooney played as a 9, I thought he was really, really good. Really important player for us. Can't be understated. But yeah, I've got a couple. I obviously love Ronaldo when he first come. Rude, Van Nistelrooy, Nemanja Vidic, Lissandro at the minute. I love Lissandro Martinez. Obviously, he's got to do it longer, but the type of player he is, the ball playing centre back, the aggression, the passion, I absolutely love him. One of the best in the league for me. Unbelievable. Yeah, let's focus a little bit on Nottingham Forest then. A little bit of a surprise in a transfer market. I don't know if any of you guys noticed towards the end of the window, they went to sign Keylor Navas from PSG, who's won countless trophies with Real Madrid. You know, he played for massive, massive teams, and Nottingham Forest managed to sign him on a loan. Mega. It's crazy to sign a player of that caliber. No disrespect to Forest because Forest are a big club. I'm not saying they're not. But given the position that they're in, to sign someone like Keylor Navas is huge. And what that means for Dean Henderson, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Has he got a big injury? Is he out for a bit? Like, how will he take that? Because how I reacted when De Gea carried on being the number 1. There was that kind of talking point, wasn't there, a couple of years ago, where there was like, well, is it going to be David De Gea or is it going to be Dean Henderson? Dean Henderson's really good at commanding his box. He's good at distribution, but David De Gea is way better at shot stopping, etc. Blah blah blah. So it's interesting to see what kind of comments he'll have after this now. But again, I'm not a Forest fan. I don't watch him week in, week out. So I don't know whether he has got a big injury. I'm just kind of guessing. But you think Keylor Navas coming in, he's definitely going to start, which means no game time for Henderson, which means he's probably going to do an interview with TalkSport again, talking how he feels like he's in a cage, and maybe if the manager sees him, they'll want to keep him and all that kind of bullshit. So, to be honest, I'm not really fussed. As long as we get money for him, I'm not really asked, to be honest with you. The moderators in the chat, you know what to do. Certain comment there. Daniel Harper's back and he's snuggie again. That must be a lucky snuggie, Dan, because we're constantly winning at the minute, aren't we? So keep wearing that snuggie. He's got a beard. Looking forward to the game. Watching it on his new projector. What a legend. What an absolute legend. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Starting 11, please. One more. I'm doing it one more time, and then we're done. One more time. David De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Lisandro, Shaw, Casemiro, Fred, Bruno, Antony, Garnacho, and Weghorst start up top. So that's for Jacob. Yeah. So I was just touching on Nottingham Forest and whatnot. Yeah, so I've spoke about the Keylor Navas deal. Done really well in the transfer market, Nottingham Forest. They've gone and got some really, really experienced figureheads in. They've, like I said, they've got Navas, got Felipe from Atletico. I know he's quite old, but it'd be good experience for them just to keep themselves in the league. And they've got a couple more. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they signed some good players. Loadet obviously came in, but I think he came in the summer, didn't he, as a loan signing. So they've got like a weird relationship with Atletico Madrid. Like they're just signing like a couple of the players. So yeah, it's not going to be an easy night. We know what, but if we play to our full potential, it is going to be an easy night. But that's not always guaranteed. That's the thing. You can't be too complacent going into this. Ten Hag is instilling that with the team lineup he's selected. He could have very easily gone, you know what? I've rested one or two. Maybe I can rest a couple more. Maybe I can, drop a Lisandro. Maybe I can. He's like, no, I want to win this game and I want to win it comfortably. And I want to take guys off at half time and bring your Sanchos on, bring your Martials on, and then go get maybe even more goals and put on a dominant display. And I don't want to concede any. So no one slacks off them. Once they've seen the team lineup, that sets the tone. That sets the mood. And it's like, right, boom, game time. Let's fucking go. Let's go win this. Absolutely. Forest are going to look to do what they always do. They're going to look to be compact. They're going to look to take the moments like they did at their first home game, but obviously one was offside. And one, I think it was Brennan Johnson who was running in, skimmed a few players and ended up going over the bar, done it. So we need to be careful about that. Counter-attacks and transitions. But like I said, as long as we keep that winning form that we're in at the minute, I think since we've come back from the World Cup, we've only lost one game, and that was against Arsenal at the Emirates, who are technically the best team in the league. I almost said in the world then. Ugh. Best team in the league at the minute, aren't they? So we're in very, very good form. Very hard to beat, especially at home. The last time we lost at home was to Real Sociedad in the Europa League, which is a long, long, long while ago. And yeah, exciting, man. We're in good form. I expect us to beat them. And yeah, good selections at the minute. Usually we look to our bench in the past couple of games. It's like you're bringing youngsters off to impact, and that's it. That's really what we had against Arsenal, wasn't it? When you look at the bench for someone to save the game, you're like, it's either a youngster or Fred. But now we've got options. We've got a couple of options. Weghorst starting up top. Be interesting to see how he cracks on again. He's getting more into the rhythm now, getting used to the team's functions and patterns. And I think he's becoming important for the wingers, Weghorst being that nucleus in the middle. This is the first thing I said. As soon as I saw Weghorst was signing, I said he will be that nucleus in the middle who tracks defenders towards him and leaves space in behind for the wingers. And it'd be better. It's better for Rashford. Look at Rashford's form. Like, I know he was scoring before Weghorst came in, but it's helped Rashford as well, more space. Anthony as well, but they need to start putting more crosses. He needs more service, I think, Weghorst. Let's have a look at a couple of people. Have I just invited someone? I didn't mean to. So apologies whoever invited, but I actually didn't mean to. Are you doing the final live? Ooh, probably, yeah. I've not thought that far ahead yet, but I probably will. Wouldn't have risked Casemiro, Jack saying, Varane or Martinez in the game. We were 3-0 up, mate. Your thoughts? I don't know. I just trust Ten Hag, to be honest. So my thoughts are irrelevant to what Ten Hag does. I think he'll do it regardless. But I get your point. I get where you're coming from. Maybe we could have rested a couple more, but I think he'll just do what we did last time. Like Reading, for example. Get a couple of goals, take them off at half time, and then it's not too bad then. But yeah, no sign for complacency there. That's the thing at the minute. Make sure you smash a like, by the way, on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. We're trying to push it up to 1,200 subs. So if any of you people that are joining currently are new to the channel, click that subscribe button, please. We're live every day, 7 o'clock, unless it's a watch along or the odd different show that we throw in there. What do you think of the new signing? Sabitzer, yep, really good, versatile, great technician, dead ball specialist, will fit in for Christian Eriksen really well. And to be honest, he does everything that Eriksen does well. Good on the ball, creative, but he's got more bite about him. He's more physical. That's one criticism that Christian Eriksen has in it. Like, for all his ability on the ball, his football IQ, he lacks a little bit of bite. He lacks a bit of pace. When you come up against like the Manchester derby at the Etihad, he was really stuck out. He stuck out in that game, and maybe that's systematic because of McTominay started, and the same thing happened in the Arsenal game. McTominay started, and he looked a bit out of sorts. But that is one thing I believe Christian Eriksen lacks a bit. So Sabitzer will come in, he'll do a job. And look, he's match fit. He's played 15 games, started 7 for Bayern, I think, but only averaged like 40 minutes a game. So he's fresh. He didn't go to the World Cup either. So he'll be fresh and ready for this. And he'll be ready for it. And he was a captain at Leipzig, I believe. Got Austrian Player of the Year. So all things considered, to get someone of that quality on the last day of the window, I know our board gets slated, and I for one have been one of the biggest ones who've absolutely slagged John Murtagh off and Richard Arnold, etc., and all these guys. But to go get someone of Sabitzer's quality in the last day of the window, I think that's really good. And you have to give him flowers when flowers are due. You can't just, slag him off all the time. But, you have to give him the flowers. Jack Hussein, I think he knows how shit we are but we're 3-0 up, man. Sign Sabitzer in the summer and get rid of the Scottish Fellaini. Well, look, let's put it in this perspective, right? If we managed to get a bit of money from Newcastle for Scott McTominay, because Newcastle, there was talks, they wanted to sign him in January to strengthen the squad. If we could go get 30, 40 million for McTominay, sign Sabitzer for 2025, because Bayern Munich only paid 15 million euros for Sabitzer. So they're not going to want a hefty fee. They'll probably want 20 to 30 million most, I'm guessing. Just guessing. 28 years old. Maybe they want a little bit more, but he's either way, you're going to get him for the same price what you tell McTominay for, or you'd get him a little bit less. It's a non-brainer, isn't it? Sabitzer's a far better player than McTominay. Jack saying if Sabitzer was available, then he'd have played instead of Casemiro. Potentially. This is the positivity of Sabitzer signing, his versatility. He started his career on the wing. He moved into the number 10 slot as a cam where Bruno plays. Then Nagelsmann used him as an 8, more of a box-to-box, but he's played DM for Bayern Munich as well. And when he played in the double pivot with Joshua Kimmich, if Kimmich was to go forward, he would rotate, so he would take that position as a deep line midfielder, as a 6. So that rotation that you have between them, and he can just pick up spots. Like, Bruno, the amount of running that Bruno Fernandes does, for example, sometimes you see him in like the right back slot, don't you? Sabitzer could just fill them holes perfectly everywhere. I'm going to call him Polyfiller. That's a new name. Copyrighted. Sabitzer is Polyfiller. He will fill every single hole in that team when we're playing. And it'd be perfect. Couldn't invade a phone box, mate. We have good depth now. Sancho, Rashford, and Martial on the bench. Most teams would love that. We've got Jordy in the chat. Good luck in the final, by the way. Good luck in the final. Let me know as well. Does Bruno Guimaraes, does he play in the final or does he not? Because I've heard things that, it goes over all domestic games, so it'll count as league games. But I've also heard that, Maguire got booked, didn't he, in the Villa game, or picked up too many bookings and then missed the Charlton game, or whichever one it was. So how does that work? Does the rules change as you get to the semi-finals? Because Maguire missed the game, didn't he? So I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. League games counts. Yeah, it's league games, so he'll play the final. Is that for definite? Yeah. 3 games before the final, then the final. That's shit, innit? Great for them. Obviously great for Newcastle, but it's not good for us at all, is it? Bruno Guimaraes is a very, very good player. I rate him highly. I would have signed him for United. When I heard that they were signing him, was it from Lyon? 40 million. Belting deal. Hello, Ole. You okay, mate? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for smashing the likes on the thing. Yeah, TalkSport mentioned it this morning. Yeah, so Guimaraes will be in the final. That's very, very interesting. So why? It's because Maguire's... What was that? What's time the game starting? 8 o'clock, mate. It's because it was Maguire's next game. Right. Interesting. Okay. That's fair play. Yeah, that makes sense. So Guimaraes will be available. I tell you what, that's going to be a tough game for us because if you've had a look at our fixtures with Newcastle and United, like around that same period, I think they have 8 days off before the final, and we play 2 games within that time during the week. I think on a Thursday we play or a Wednesday, and then we play on a Monday potentially, and then we play in the final. So it's like they are going to be so fresh and up for that final. It's going to be we're going to have to be on it. We're going to have to rotate somehow, and really manage their minutes carefully because they will be up for it. And both, you know what, it's such a good final to have because Newcastle themselves have been deprived of trophies for so long. They've been under such a big depression under Mike Ashley, where they're just like fans. I don't want to speak for Newcastle fans, but from what I saw, fans they didn't go to games as much as they are doing now. Like the atmosphere there has completely changed. And that's because of what Eddie Howe's doing, the new owners are doing, the new players that have come in have hit the ground running, done really well. Players that were already there hitting form like Almiron. And them getting to a final is huge for them. I can't remember. I don't know the last time they was in a final, but I'm guessing it was a long while. I'm sure the Newcastle fan in the chat, Simon, can tell me, but I don't know when the last final it was in. So it's huge for them. They've got massive away support, just like Manchester United. Big club. So tickets are going to be fucking difficult. 99 against us. Oh, shit, yeah. Wow. Yeah. So long time. Long time. And like Wayne says there, Barcelona Thursday 23rd and the final Sunday 26th. Like, how mad is that? Huge games. To be honest, fuck the Europa League off. I'm not even asked about like we're in too many competitions to deal with it. You can't that fixture list. I wouldn't say fuck it off like usual, but that fixture list is too much, man. We have our club back. Great live, by the way. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, you have. And it's, right now, we're neck and neck in the league. We're the probably joint third and fourth best team in the league, aren't we? You've got Arsenal who are top, City second, and those two are level on points pretty much. So it's going to be a very even final. The last time we played, I believe was at Old Trafford. That was 0-0. Really put on a really good defensive display. They've got the best defensive record in the league. So it's going to be a fucking tough game. I think that game stinks of extra time, by the way. Extra time penalties. I could really see that going to the depths. And then it's anyone's game then, isn't it? And you know what I was thinking before as well? I was thinking Newcastle have a little weapon up the sleeve as well. If they get to extra time, depending on who they start, but if they start with the usual squad, they could take it to extra time. And then you bring on a Saint Maximum in their minutes against tired legs. Whew. What a jack that is, a joker in the deck. Unbelievable. Prediction for Leeds. Well, we will be doing a preview for Leeds, but we've got Palace first, haven't we, on Saturday? So I don't want to think too far ahead, but the first game, I believe we play them at Old Trafford, so 3-0. I think we'll beat Leeds. But they're not a bad team, to be fair. They're not like they was under Bielsa. Under Bielsa, they was absolutely everywhere, weren't there? Every time we played them, you knew it was going to be a 5-1, 6-2 battering. And McTominay would have a worldie of a game, wouldn't he? Unfortunately, he's going to miss these games. I don't think he would have started anyway, but yeah, he's probably going to miss the game. So I seriously believe we have the strength and depth to rotate and all be fresh. I hope so. If you're going to trust any manager to do it, it's Ten Hag. But I also have a feeling that towards the end of the season, we may regret going so strong in these kind of games, and it may come back to bite us with certain injuries, especially if we get big injuries to your Rashfords or your Casemiros. If we keep them fit, we've got a massive chance. But again, Ten Hag's that kind of coach where, if let's say Casemiro got injured, and trust me, I am touching wood, not in that way that you all think, you dirty-minded bastards, but I'm touching wood because I don't want him to get injured. But if he does get injured, you know what? Ten Hag will probably come up with something. He'll probably play Lissandro as a DM, or he'll think of something because, yeah, he's that good of a coach. He can coach players into play there. It does depend on injuries. That's what I mean. It's risky, innit? It's a very risky move. We've got constant people coming in the YouTube, by the way. There's only 2 likes on the video. Please smash a like on that if you're watching and subscribe to the channel. I think before I went live, we was on 1,103 subs. So if we can push that up, I'm going to try to get to 1,150 whilst we're live. That'd be incredible. And yeah, like I said, we have football content every single day. So if you need something to watch whilst you're having a shit, whilst you're in work, whilst you're going to sleep, whatever it is you're doing during the day, make sure you check us out. Real Reds Talk. Smash that like, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to see my Forest come to Trafford and win 4-0, but I'm realistic and think you'll win 4-0. Fair enough, Darren. Each to their own. But you're going to have a go either way, aren't you? That's what I mean. In a sense, you've got nothing to lose. So I think you'll be fine. Only ball here, says Kev. Let's talk about Garnacho, 18 and fits like a glove already. Madness got our Greenwood already. Well, I'm not sure about the second part. I don't like that prick. I don't want him to ever play for United again. But Garnacho, absolutely. Let's hope he can fill that slot because that was a big hole when he went. Hope United beat the Geordies. Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It's going to be a tough game, though. We've got the Geordie in the chat. Now. Only ball here. I'm just going to taste this. I've got this packet of hobnobs. I'm just going to very quickly take a biscuit and let's just see what it says. Let's have a look. Got great texture. It's the chocolate hobnob. I'm just going to... Wow, it's unbelievable. Oh, that's unbelievable. The texture is just great. It's a West Ham game on Wednesday night. What's that, the FA Cup? I'm not sure, you know. I don't know. We've got that many games. I'm finding it hard to keep up with what fucking game is on what. You know what I mean? Madness. Glory, Man United all the way from South Africa. Hope Sancho gets a solid 20, 30 minutes today. That's what we want. We want Jadon Sancho, don't we? We want him to play. See him 20 minutes. See what this training program's all been about. Can you imagine if he comes back and he just looks like proper average again and people are like, oh. That's why I think there's big pressure on it, isn't there? There's big pressure for him to come back and look better. Because otherwise, after a couple of games, if he's not putting in good performances, you know what the media are going to do. The media are going to jump on it straight away, and they're going to be like, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure about this. He looks the exact same. What's the point in sending him all the way to Netherlands to come back and do this? Like, you just know they're going to jump on his back. So I hope he comes back. I hope he starts running at players, dynamic, starts creating patterns with Bruno. Yeah, that's the main thing I'm interested to see. The first 45 minutes, as long as we don't concede, I couldn't give a shit about. I just want to see Martial and Sancho back in the team and see how they're playing. And now obviously Martial's got a bit of competition in Big Vout, hasn't he? He's coming back like, whoa, hold on a sec here, mate. Like, this is my fucking position. You're not taking that. And then Vegas probably thinking, listen, mate, your knees are like China plates. You're not going to stay in the squad too long, so I ain't worried about you. But yeah, depth ain't too bad today. Yeah, Wednesday, 1st of March, FA Cup game. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? This fixture's just fucking absolutely mental all over the place. Constant numbers in the YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel, please. You don't have to join me to watch long. I know it's a long game, long time, 3 hours, 4 hours, and people want to watch the game. I completely get that. But if you want to stick with me, we've got a big community in the TikTok. We've got a community developing on YouTube. And yeah, let's talk some United. So smash that like on the video and subscribe. Hobnobs away. It's like ASMR for eating biscuits. Yeah, exactly, Wayne. Martial back, but how long will he fucking be back for? That's what I'm saying. If we can keep him fit by some magical, I don't know if they're going to use them. Do you remember them sponges they used in Sunday League? If you got fouled, and your leg was really hurting, and you get someone to come in and spray some water on you and a sponge. I think Martial needs that treatment. Sort him out, strap him up, wrap him up in duct tape, whatever the fuck you need to do, and just play him because he's just going to keep getting injured. He's going to keep getting little niggly injuries, and it's going to be hard to keep him in the squad. But now you can dovetail him with Weghorst. It's not as bad. I don't believe it's as bad. You can rest him in certain games, or maybe you can use Weghorst for tactical reasons in set games. Like, there's nice rotation there. Attacking areas, I'm not really too worried now. I think we've got great depth in the wing positions. Good young talents in Palestra, Garnacho, Marcus Rashford's absolutely flying. Jadon Sancho's back in the mix. Anthony on the right-hand side, who we haven't even discussed yet, who everyone's, we've still got rival fans and the media calling him fidget spinners. Like, if you're gonna criticize him, at least come up with your own insult because it's just not original at all. That is it. Everyone calling him a fidget spinner. It's like, right, all right, I've heard that enough times now. So the attacking areas, I'm not worried. You got Martial and Weghorst there. Midfield is still a little bit of a worry. I know we've got Sabitzer in, but Sabitzer, Fred, and Casemiro are the only fit midfielders. So I don't know. Depending on how quick McTominay gets back in the mix, if you can trust him to start games, and switch players in and out, it's just who do you swap for Casemiro? You know what I mean? You can't play Casemiro every single game. Like, who are you going to trust? Someone else? Maybe Sabitzer? Maybe Sabitzer, maybe Ten. I can look at that, but I don't think anyone can do that role as well as him, as Casemiro. I really don't. It's a tough one. And then defensively, we've got enough cover. Malacia and Shaw, you dovetail left back, fine. Wan-Bissaka and Dalot, when Dalot finally comes back and is fully fit, I'm absolutely there. Perfect competition for me. Lissandro and Varane are obviously our starting pair, but Lindelof, I don't mind coming in. Maguire, I mean, there's question marks in there. I get it with Harry Maguire. Completely understand it. He's outrageous, unbelievable. What? Harry Maguire? No, he's not. He's ridiculous in a high line, and he's not great. He's more open than a Kardashian. He's not amazing. So, but he'll probably go in the summer. But the back line, I'm fine with. I'm absolutely fine with. I think we've got good depth there, and then keepers, Butland, Heaton, and De Gea. But keepers doesn't really matter anyway. I think a keeper can play every game pretty much. But De Gea gets a rest today, doesn't he? So did he need a rest? He's been doing a lot of resting, De Gea, recently, apart aside from the odd save. So yeah, I think we're absolutely fine. I don't know if I've missed loads of comments here because I'm thinking the YouTube's got no comments, but then I've just seen loads now that have come up. Bit overexposed, Nick. Maybe turn the above. Now, if I turn my lights off, look, you can't see me, bro. Oh, but I'll turn it down. Is that better? I'm not as bright. Yeah, let's do that. Oh shit! No, the sound's coming out with TV. God damn. There we go. We're back on. Right, got chocolate on my hand because something always happens whilst I'm live. I'm an absolute fucking gorp. Peter Kamara, hi, my dear. Hello, my dear. Bit strange, but hello. Is the lineup announced? Yep, been through that. So we've got De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Lissandro, Shaw, Fred, Casemiro, Bruno, Anthony Weghorst, and Garnacho. Or ring light. Yep, sorry, bro. I love your content. What is your? Thank you very much, Huff Gaming. Love that. What is your prediction for this game, and how many minutes should Sancho get from this game to gain his confidence? So prediction for the game, I'll probably say 2-0 to Manchester United. And how many minutes should Sancho get? 20 minutes. 20 minutes to half an hour. I believe that, right? It's right in it, Maybe a little bit longer, maybe a full half. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, that's what I reckon. Sorry, I missed your comments. It didn't pop up for some bizarre reason, and I tapped the downward arrow, and then it was like, boom. All your comments are there. So look, smash a like. Look, we've got loads of people keep joining YouTube. No one's liking the video. Please do let us know. Excuse me. You like the content and subscribe as well. Ooh. Yeah. Take care, Wayne. See you at half time, mate. Right. Can I put the coverage on yet? Saturday Sky Sports News on. Yeah. Yes, I can. Oh, we've got the allergy monster giving an interview. Nottingham Forest's manager, Steve Cooper. Looks like he's about to sneeze at any point. Stand back. He's going to sneeze. You happy that Sancho's back? Yeah. Buzzing to see him. Can't wait. I think everyone's looking forward to that. And that's like the big talking point of the game. When will Sancho get on? When will he get minutes? Very excited to see. Thoughts on getting Sabitzer? Great player. Touched on him a little bit before. Versatile, great technician. Unbelievable from a dead ball. If you've seen some of his free kicks, some of his set pieces, really, really good delivery. One game I'd tell you to go watch if you want to know what Sabitzer is all about. Watch Leipzig against PSG in the Champions League and watch him in that game. He gets about 3 assists. He's unbelievable. Left foot, right foot, opens up various different passing lanes. Will be great for Bruno Fernandes. Will be great for Casemiro. Very, very, very fluid. So he can move about the pitch. Like I said, I called him polyfiller before. He can fill in at 10. He can fill in as an 8. He can fill in as a 6. He can fill in on the wing. So he's a really important, versatile, intelligent player. So a little bit similar to Eriksen, but I think he's got more physicality and I think he's got more bite than Christian Eriksen. So it'd be interesting to see how he fits in. You remember Sabitzer goal in the UCL where he chested it and volleyed it in the top corner? That's what I mean. His technical ability, Jack, unbelievable. That is a great signing to get in the last day. Like that cannot be underestimated. How much of a good signing that is to get someone like him in the last day is probably one of the best you could have got out there who was available, who needed game time. I mean, at the time, some people were talking about Danny Drinkwater, Isco. Unbelievable, Jeff. It's unbelievable. I have to say, Jeff, when I saw that Manchester United were signing Marcel Sabitzer, I jumped out my chair and wine fell on me. It was unbelievable. What channel is it on? It is on Sky Sports, Jay. Sky Sports. Sky Sports. This time it is, anyway. The first leg wasn't on Sky Sports, was it? Or was that? That might have been the quarter final. It wasn't on. I'm not entirely sure. I think Jesse Lingard's starting today at Old Trafford. It's interesting, isn't it? What do we think of Lingard? In fact, let's not go down that line, because last time I put a video up with Lingard about like talking about him. It was just raw abuse in the comment section, so I'd rather not talk about Lingard because I know what everybody's going to say. Attitude problems and all that kind of jazz. But we're on a different track now. Quarter final, they wasn't playing on. Yeah, that was it against Charlton, was it? I couldn't believe it because I was watching a stream and I was behind everyone. I was just like, yeah. I tell you what, I really, really like that. The Tezos jumper that they're training. I looked it up to see how much it was to buy. £100. £100 for a jumper. I was like, fuck that. Lingard is underrated. I don't know about underrated. I think he's found his level at Forest, if I'm being completely honest. They put Newcastle versus Leicester on instead of our quarterfinal. I know that's 2 Premier League clubs, and that's probably what they'll argue. Why is my phone not charging? I just noticed. My phone ain't charging. Now it is. Really went off them. Sancho is back. Come on, Connor. Come on. You know who else is back? Sean Dyche with Tarkowski at Everton. I want to get him promoted. Not promoted. They're already in the Premier League. I want to keep them up. I want to keep them alive. I want to see Chris Wood up top, but Chris Wood has gone to Nottingham Forest, so I can't play him. Sean Dyche at Everton. We're going to get stuck right into him. Right into him. No one can do it better than Mark Gott. You're right. You're absolutely right, Connor. I try. But he's got 20 years on me, so I'll get there. Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea. What a signing. What a mad signing. Crazy, that, isn't it? Last minutes of the transfer window. Enzo confirmed. That means Chelsea spent about 300 million in the summer. 300 million in the summer. Fuck me. That's got to be, let alone the biggest, it's probably the biggest transfer window ever, isn't it? In terms of expenditure. Surely. Like, I don't know how I'd feel if I was a Chelsea fan. Really don't, because I've been looking at the players that are coming in. Anyone who knows me, who's watched this channel long enough, knows I'm a huge, huge fan of Christopher Nkunku for Leipzig. I think he's a top player. And Chelsea, signing him, they've signed him. He's going to join in the summer. They've signed Badiashile, who's a very good young prospect in a centre-back. Enzo Fernandez, one of the best young prospects in Europe right now. Obviously had a great World Cup. And then the other ones that they've signed, like Gusto for Leon looks like a fucking solid right back. Like, we was talking about him in our community to potentially look at as an understudy to Diego Dallo. So Gusto's great bit of business. Mudryk, by the way, £80 million. I'm not seeing too much of him. Obviously, I did not watch Shakhtar Donetsk. I don't watch him at all, so I knew nothing about him before he came. But from the cameos that I've seen from him for Chelsea, he looks like a dangerous player. Real dangerous player. Who's great 1v1, pacer, got great technical ability. So if Graham Potter can start to mold these players together, get him working and get a tune out of him, they can be fucking Yao Felix. I'm not even mentioning Yao Felix. This is what I'm saying. They've signed that many players. It's crazy. If you can have a front line, yeah, I don't know. They've got so many attackers. I wouldn't even know. But if you can have, by the summer, if you can have Nkunku, Yao Felix, Mudryk, fucking hell. And then a midfield of Enzo Fernandez and whoever else it is. But I don't even know who plays centre mid for Chelsea at the minute. They rotate quite a lot, don't they? Kovacic, maybe. Enzo and Kovacic, great midfield, absolute work engines of players. And then they've still got Koulibaly, Thiago Silva, who's still doing great for his age. And then you get Reece James and Chilwell back. Trust me, if Potter can get a tune out of them, I'm not talking about Harry. You're a wizard, Harry. No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Graham Potter. Yeah, I think watch out for Chelsea. And I'd back Potter if I was Chelsea fans, but I'm not a Chelsea fan. So who knows what Todd Bowley will do? Is that wild? He could go get Tuchel back the way he's fucking going at the minute. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah. Also, Madueke. That's an attacker, right? Madueke is being slept on. This is what I mean. You're forgetting half the players. They bought like 9 players or something. Literally, like I missed a comment there, whoever it was who put it, but they're actually playing like career mode. It's nuts. Chelsea have one of the best starting 11s in Europe when they all start together. I mean, they can get them really linking up and playing. I think they'll be fine. So United's this current stat come up. United's last 11 home results would be Tottenham, Sheriff, West Ham, Villa, Burnley, Forest, Bournemouth, Everton, Charlton, City, and Reading. That's going back to October the 19th. Fully active, yes, Tad Moore. What are we saying? How are we feeling about the game? We've had 83% that thinks we're going to Wembley, and we've had 17%. You always get some, don't you? 17% who think Forest fight back. I mean, fair enough. Put a bet on it if you're that confident. I'm sure the odds would be insane. Yeah, he's an attacker. Yeah. Look, it's not great for him at the minute. I think they're like, what are they, 10th in the league? Something along the lines of that. So it's not great for Chelsea, but I think let this season be a transitional, let everyone try settle in, and then, yeah, they'll go at it again next year. I think they'll be a real threat next year. Legit. I really, once Potter's had a proper preseason with them, with the new signings, interesting. All right, let's see what Eric Ten Hag's saying then. He's just giving an interview at the minute. Talk about Sancho and Martial. Saying you need to keep them fresh, have tactical choices, rotating off. So this is the first step. You don't want to rush them back in. You can see that. Have they not even asked him about Sabitzer? I don't know if they've asked him about that yet. Who is winning the final? Manchester United, 100%. Love it. Love that. Thank you for joining in the poll. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash a like on the video. Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest about to kick off in 15 minutes' time. I will be live until the very end. We'll have a live review after it, me and Sam as well, as always, with our new rating system. So make sure you come and join us for that. Where is Sabitzer? Is he still going through a medical? No, I think Sabitzer did his medicals last night. Maybe done some of it this morning, and then he's going to be in the stands to watch this game. So the cameras will be on him. Don't worry about that. And then he could potentially get minutes, against Crystal Palace, because he has been playing for Bayern. He's played, I said it before, he's played 15 games, but only started 7, on average about 40 minutes a game. So he's match fit, didn't go to the World Cup. He'll be ready. He'll be ready to play. There was a few question marks about his let me just put my feet up. About his fitness and things like that, but they've only been a couple of days here and there with little tweaks. Like, it's nothing major. So he'll be ready, and he could get minutes against Crystal Palace at home. But if not, Leeds at home would still be a great game to introduce him as well. Like, what an atmosphere that'll be. So, here's a question for you: will they be doing, like they did with Casemiro in the Liverpool game, where they're showing him at half time or showing him at the start of the game? Do you think they'll do that with Sabitzer in this game? Is he worthy of bringing out in front of the I don't know. No idea. Always fear Palace because they have a good record against us. Yeah, bogey team. They are a bit of a bogey team. I said that in the preview before the last game. That'd be a banana skin. I said in the 3 games that have been a banana skin: Aston Villa, the new manager bounced under Unai Emery; Newcastle, when we drew 0-0; and Crystal Palace. All 3 of them in the previews before the games, I said, and this isn't about self-righteousness or whatever. I'm just saying, like, I had a feeling they would be banana skins, just because looking at previous records, head-to-heads. Yeah. Newcastle are a tricky team. Palace are a bogey team. And any team, when they've got a new manager, it's hard to prepare for, because you just don't know what you're going to get from them, like, in terms of, like, tactically. and their approach with players individually as well. The star boy Sancho is back. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Can't wait to see him tonight. I really want to see some progression from him. I want to see him running at players because he lacked confidence. I want to see him looking sharper, fitter. One thing with Jadon Sancho is, which we always noticed when he played, he'd always get taken off at the 60th, 70th minute because he was blowing out of his ass. I want to see him. He looks a lot leaner from the pictures we've seen in Carrington. He's been back in training for a while now. Like, yeah, I'm excited to see him. And Martial. Let's not forget about Martial as well, because I want to see him. If we can get them back fit and firing, there'll be a massive, massive bonus for us today. Not today, sorry, in the next couple of games. As Tenag just said there, you need to rotate. You need to rotate. It's a must. Schmeichel or Van der Sar? Van der Sar for me, personally. Only because I was born in 95, so I can't really... Two things. I was born in 95, so I can't appreciate Schmeichel as much as others can. So I'm more of a Van der Sar guy because that was more my kind of prime watching football where we won it in Moscow. And just an overall fantastic keeper. And Schmeichel played for City as well, didn't he? So that's just kind of taken his legacy a little bit for me. Sancho is a flop. I mean, that's your opinion. You're more than welcome to. Time, guys. 8 o'clock kickoff, Carlos. Carlos Cullenbang. What a name that is. Sensational. Sensational. Who's starting? Heaton, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Lissandro, Shaw, Casemiro, Fred, Bruno, Weghorst, Garnacho, Anthony. Starting for us. Ronaldo or Rooney? Rooney. Yeah. Message retracted. What's going on, Carlos? Carlos. Keane or Scholes? Scholes. Keane. It's hard. Scholes is a better player, but Keane's probably arguably more important for us for what he did during. Yeah, I'm guessing. Fidget spinner or Sancho? Who would you start? I mean, I'll go by the name Anthony or Sancho. Right now, I don't know. It depends on Sancho's cameo. If Sancho plays really well today, then it's up for grabs, isn't it? That spot. You could play either. You could play left or right. So, yeah. If you can have Garnacho and Rashford competing on the left-hand side and then Anthony and Sancho on the right, not bad depth at all, that, is it? You got Martial and Weghorst competing up top. You've got, Casemiro wasn't competing with himself at this point, but I suppose Sabitzer could probably play there. Fred could play there at times, but he's not great in the 6. You really need an understudy, I believe, for Casemiro when you go into the summer. And I think people might disagree, but I think Frenkie de Jong is perfect because I think he does everything that Eriksen does, but he's physically is much better. He's quicker. He's a great ball carrier. He dictates play much better. Like I think him, a midfield of Bruno, de Jong, and Casemiro would be one of the best in Europe. It'd be unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. I have to say, when I saw Manchester United at the weekend, it's clear that de Jong, Casemiro, by the way, and Bruno would be sensational. Thoughts on Rashford being benched? I'm happy. I'm happy for it. You can always bring him off, can't you, if you need a goal? I'm all right with Rashford being benched in this game. He had to rest 1 or 2. He's gone with De Gea and Rashford, so that's fine. They're clearly important players for the next couple of games. And yeah, I think he kept playing it. A lot of it was to do with the record. Maybe I'm wrong in that. I don't know. But he was going for that record, didn't get it. So now it's like, maybe there's something in that. I have absolutely no idea. 10 people in the YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Smash a like on the video. We have content every single day. Breaking transfer news stories, live watch-alongs, loads of different shows. Sunday socials, etc. So make sure you subscribe, smash a like on the video. Getting beat in the final anyway. Uri. He needs it. He's been good. Dalot or Wan-Bissaka? That's a tough question at the minute to answer. Wan-Bissaka's been in really good form. Probably Dalot though, just from what I've seen from both of them. But the good thing is about Wan-Bissaka, because he's got that defensive base. He's really good 1v1. Great at tackling, great at anticipating, and got that recovery pace. If he can continue to develop his offensive game to the level that Dalot has it, he'll be a better player. I think, personally. But Dalot right now is better. And I think people are sleeping on Dalot because he hasn't played for a bit. So, yeah. But Dalot right now is better. Who would win an arm wrestle between the Man United squad? Who would be top? Luke Shaw. Because I think Luke Shaw's the strongest from what I've heard. They do them little like Q&As with players, and a lot of them say Luke Shaw's the strongest. So I'm guessing he'd probably win it, but you never know. Nothing was better than watching Van Nistelrooy, especially against Arsenal. He was class. Van Nistelrooy was the best out-and-out striker that United have ever had. I think. Like, I'm talking a proper number 9. Ruud van Nistelrooy is the best that we've had at the club. Unbelievable. What a striker he was. Like, he was so fucking clinical, man. And all he cared about was goals as well. We could win 4-0, right? Win 4-0. And if he didn't get a goal, he'd be fucking fuming. And you loved it. You absolutely loved it. What a guy. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Oh, right. I'm excited now. 8 minutes till kickoff. We've got. So we can watch Casemiro play again. What a wonderful treat. Maybe they'll score again. Maybe he'll get an assist. Who knows? Who knows, mate? Who knows? How are we feeling, guys? It's been very quiet in the YouTube. We've got a lot of numbers coming in and out. But no one's liking. Well, we had a few like the video, but no one's liking the video. Subscribe to the channel. Get your comments in. Let me know how you're feeling about this game. I know it's not a sparkly fixture. It's not what everyone's absolutely pining for. It's not a Barcelona at Old Trafford, but every game's important, right? And if we win this, we get through to the final. So Miguel's saying Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was the best finisher. I mean, it's definitely a conversation, but again, because I was born in '95, I appreciate Ruud van Nistelrooy more. I feel like I watched a lot more of him than I did Ole. A lot of the clips I've watched of Ole is back from watching him back in the day. So I would trust people who are a little bit older who appreciate the '90s more than I can. I'm not saying I don't appreciate the '90s because they were our glory years, really, weren't they? The '90s and early '90s. So yeah, I appreciate that absolutely. Heaton in goal, should have put Butland in goal tonight. Give him a chance. I know. I don't get it. Van Nistelrooy, I'm always going to say Van Nistelrooy, but Shearer's the top goal scorer in here, so undeniable in that sense. You're going to be live for Barca? Yeah, I'll be live for Barca. Yeah, absolutely. Tickets for that were impossible. I'll tell you what, though, I might not be live for the Palace game on Saturday because it's a 3:00 kickoff, so it's not on TV. So I might go watch it. I might go watch Trafford for that. But either way, I'll always have live footage outside the stadium as well. Lingard's been injured in the warm-up, apparently, so he's not available. Emmanuel Dennis will start instead. Just news coming in now. So, no Jesse Lingard, Emmanuel Dennis starting. Got injured in the warm-up, which is a shame for Jesse, innit, to be fair. Harry Kane will beat Shearer's record for sure. Yeah, I agree. I'm going to Leeds at home, buzzing for that. Nice. Is that on Tuesday, Jack? I feel like it's on Tuesday. I'd love to go to that game, That might be another game to look at as well. I might go Palace and I might go Leeds. Yeah. Eric Ten Hag or Ferguson, incomparable in a minute. Incomparable. I don't want to disrespect either. Ferguson's the greatest football manager ever. Eric Ten Hag has got a lot of potential to be in a top category. He's already in the top category, in my opinion, at the minute, in terms of like coaching. So if he starts winning things, he'll put himself in that conversation. But Ten Hag's only won Eredivisie titles and domestic cups over there, so it's too early to judge Ten Hag yet. Still very young. He's still like 50 years old. Ten Hag, 52, I think he is. So till Kane does it, that's not a conversation. I think he will do it though. I think he will. My brother is a season ticket holder, so when I go, he can't. Isn't that often though? Yeah. Fair enough. I'm still on the season ticket list. I'm still waiting. I've been waiting like 3 years. And we just got the email recently that the ones who hold the season tickets for the cup competitions are getting priority. So there's none left for next season now. So I won't have a season ticket for next season. Probably won't have the year after. So I'll be waiting 5-6 years for mine, which is a shame. But it's hard. It's hard to manage because I love doing watch-alongs with you lot and the people on YouTube as well. But obviously, I love going to the games. I love going to Old Trafford, Stretford End. Like, I love it, but it's hard the balance trying to find to do both. That's the only thing. But Crystal Palace on Saturday, I think I might be going. Yeah. Zidane or Maradona play different positions. Can't really compare him. I love both of them. Zidane, especially though. My preference would be Zidane, but just because I don't know, I love Zidane. I think he was incredible. No Gibbs White as well for Forest. So they've got a couple of injuries and a couple of people out. It's hard to prepare, I imagine, mentally for a game like this, isn't it? If you're Forest, you know you're already 3-0 down. It's an absolute hill to climb. You look at the team lineup and they're like, oh, they've not even took it easy. They've got Varane, a World Cup winners. They've got Casemiro, Champions League winner, 5-time. Bruno Fernandes in the team. Like, it must be soul destroying, to be honest. If we can we please try? Jay's doing it now, but push them likes up on the TikTok. Let's get more people in for this watch along. We've got double figures on both, so that's really nice to see. And as always, subscribe to the channel, smash a like on the video. Manchester United are about to kick off very shortly. That sharp shirt behind you is class. What a kit that was. Yeah, unbelievable, wasn't it? Beautiful. I think that's when the best era of kits was, in my opinion. Late 80s to late 90s, sorry. Yeah. Great kits, man. By the way, when does Bruno get a rest? You've seen him in the shot then. When does he get a rest? Because he never misses games, doesn't it? I saw a record the other day. The last time, well, the amount that Bruno's had out injured was it 14 days? 14 days of injury in the last 7 years or something. I was like, that can't be right, surely. That is nuts, bro. What the fuck? Interesting to see the midfield rotation today as well. We've got Fred in there starting. There's going to be a little bit of emphasis on him to play, or maybe he'll sit a bit more and Casemiro will go forward. But they play for the national team together, don't they? I suppose that's one benefit. They're really good together, aren't they? So, such a shame for Christian Eriksen, because he comes back in March. He's going to miss all the fucking games. He's going to miss them all. Fernandes or Odegaard? I think both play the same position, bring slightly different things. Odegaard right now, though, is probably the best attacking mid in the league, if I'm being brutally honest. Brazilian flair in the midfield. Well, we had Brazilian flair in the last game, didn't we? Fred scored, Casemiro scored 2. So, yeah. There are active scorers at the minute. No Rashford today, so who's going to step up to the plate? Is it going to be Garnacho? Will it be Antony? Will it be Weghorst? Let's see. I wonder if Sabitza's in the stand. I haven't seen a clip of him yet. Has anyone seen? We're on Sabitzer Watch, by the way. People in the chat, YouTube, people in TikTok, we're on Sabitzer Watch. If anyone sees him in the crowd, let me know. Big Veg starting up top. Valde Weghorst. Still a good team, that. Still a very good team. I tell you what as well, I bet the people in the cup ties who go to the games and stuff are impressed that Ten Hag does this as well, because they get to see their favourite players, don't they? Obviously, under Ollie and under Ragnick and in these competitions at times. I remember when Ollie fully rotated in the Carabao Cup to play West Ham and we went out, didn't we? And then people go into that game and like, fucking hell. But people are still getting to see, who might not have got a chance, getting to see Casemiro tonight. You get to see Weghorst, Bruno, like, yeah. Arsenal supporter, you're good. I follow. Thank you very much. That means a lot coming from a rival fan. So thank you. Ops on Di Maria. Di Maria's a snake. No, I don't need to talk about Di Maria. We're talking United and Nottingham Forest. Don't worry about Di Maria. He's a little rat. Oh, let's go. Let's fucking go. Come on, United. Casemiro, another stellar performance incoming today, or what? What are we saying? My chair's gone off. Put that baby back on. Let's see. Let's see how Casemiro cracks on. I'm going to sit back. Oh, shit. Player of the season, Casemiro, isn't it? Let's be real. Let's just be honest. Be nice to see how Garnacho plays from the start. Yeah. Chelsea can have 5 teams in their squad and still have leftovers. All right, let's have it. Let's have it. Oh, no. Oh, fuck's sake. I always do that. Fucking pisses me off. Constantly dropping me pad, man. Suey? How are we doing, Suey? Let's go, boys. What a pleasure it is watching Casemiro. Hello, it's me. I got everything. How do we feel about this hoodie, by the way? Just a little experiment, little merch ideas. How do we feel about that? Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, so 86% think we're going through to the final. 14% think we don't. That's probably Forest fans, I'm guessing. I'm good, thank you, Sue. Very good. Now United are kicked off. Very happy. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to our channel whilst we're doing this live watch along. We'll be live for the review after the game, me and Sam, to discuss it in depth. So make sure you come join me. We're going to do something fun and interactive at half time as well. So if you want to join in with that, stick with us until the whistle, and we'll certainly dive into that. Bit of King of the Hill, bit of a start, bench and sell, and we'll switch up a bit half time. I'm all ready for the game. Noodles, hash brown, beer, and Snuggie. That's a mad combination. Noodles, hash brown, beer, and Snuggie. Is the hash brown in the noodle, or is it separate? Or are we working it? Because that is an odd combination, Dan, I must admit. No, separate. Thank God. Thank God. That's all right. We can work with that. We can definitely work with that. Just to clarify to people in the YouTube, Dan does not have his noodles with hash browns in it. That's monstrous. You'd have to check his laptop if that was the case. He doesn't. He has it separate. He has his noodles. He has his beer and his all-time winning Snuggie. It's a winning Snuggie at the minute. I don't think we've lost, have we? Did you have the Snuggie on when we played Arsenal? Interesting. I'm gonna fart. I'm not gonna lie to you, people. I'm gonna fart. Oh, live on it. He didn't have it on during the Arsenal game. That's what I mean. It could be. I'm not superstitious myself, but that could be a winning Snuggie, mate. Could be a winning Snuggie. Comfortable start for United in a minute. Very controlled as what you'd expect at Old Trafford. Some nice link-up play between Anthony and oh, can we play on between Anthony and Wan-Bissaka? Excuse me. I missed the game. Was out. Oh, you're probably grateful for that, aren't you, to be honest, mate. Oh, what a ball. Lissandro nearly putting in Bruno Fernandes there. Just a big shout out to all the regulars as well, the people who are constantly joining me for these watch alongs lives every single day. The reason why I keep doing it is because of people like you interacting. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate every single one of you. Legit, genuinely do. Anyone who's done YouTube or is trying to build something like a channel, people interacting are fucking so important. It doesn't even you don't even realize how important it is because it's draining. Who wants to sit in front of the camera and talk to no one? It's just it's pointless, isn't it? You know what I mean? So I love having people who are constantly tuning in, chatting, leaving comments, asking me questions. Especially on I think these watch alongs usually 3 hours, something like that. So yeah, thank you. Who's Man United best player ever? Wayne Rooney, in my opinion. Great pass from Varane. Oh, watch it there, mate. Slight bit of fine rain in Manchester. Who would have thought that? It'd be pointless being a weatherman for Manchester, wouldn't it? It's raining. It's raining. Still raining. Alejandro Garnacho on the ball. Slight dip in form, I know he's a youngster. I know what's going to happen with him. But prior to that Fulham game, he looked fucking electric, didn't he? Garnacho. Very wet and windy in Manchester. Very much different weather temperament to Madrid. I'm sure Casemiro's getting used to it now. Bring my mic over a little bit. Oh, Anthony playing in behind. Wan-Bissaka. I tell you what, he's been putting him some like really, really lovely flicks, Wan-Bissaka, on the ball. Like he's just not used to seeing from him. He did it against City. He's done it against like in the past couple of games now. Oh, Emmanuel Dennis nearly in behind there. Bit sloppy from Anthony and Casemiro, that. Rashford or Sancho? Well, on form, it's Rashford, isn't it? Clearly. But talent-wise, James Sancho's talented, man. Don't forget, 16 goals and 18 assists or something in the Bundesliga. Like, we bought him for a reason. It's just not necessarily translated at the minute. I think with him going away, I can't wait to see him, honestly. I hope he gets on. It's obviously not guaranteed that we're going to bring him on as a sub, but I really hope he gets on. I think the same with that. You're an Arsenal fan, right? And obviously your name's Arsenal supporter. I think the same with Saka. Saka's been unbelievable for you guys, but talent level, him, Sancho, and Rashford were in the same bracket not too long ago. It's just form that Rashford and Saka have propelled of late. Wan-Bissaka, Bruno. I thought Wan-Bissaka was offside then, to be honest. And when he saw Old Trafford, he said, "I fancy that." Something wrong with the ball. Something wrong with the ball. Only ball here. You would have thought Forest learned quite a few lessons from the last game, didn't they? Like the first early goal that we got with Rashford within the first 5-6 minutes, like it was a very good goal from Rashford, but they made it so easy for us. Fred with a lot of space here, poor touch. Let's keep him pinned in the corner here. Spurs or Arsenal? In terms of who I prefer or who's a better team? Who's better? Well, Arsenal, aren't they? Top of the league. Spurs a little bit in the mud in a minute. But having said that, Spurs are only like 3 points above us, I think. I don't know why my voice is going dead high. But I think Spurs are 3 points below us. So they're still in the Champions League. I don't know who they're playing in the Champions League. Is it Inter Milan they're playing in the Champions League? Potentially. Or someone in Italy, I think. Maybe AC. We all hate Leeds scum. We all hate Leeds scum. We all hate Leeds scum. AC, yeah, I thought it was. So, it's not all doom and gloom. I get the style of football that Conte plays is extremely pragmatic and it's his first choice or first options to not get beat. And sometimes that can be very draining, but I don't know. It's like he is a good manager. He has been backed. Can't say he hasn't been backed. He spent money on players, Basuma, Richarlison, Kulusevski. It's a very good turn from Casemiro. That is unbelievable. So yeah, they've backed him. They've backed the manager. You can't say they haven't. And usually that's Conte's go-to thing. That like he'll say, "Oh, like the reason I left Inter, we went and won cups and titles with him, but then they wouldn't spend the money that he needed, so we left." But it's not the same case with Spurs. Good link-up play from Bruno Casemiro. Oh, lovely Garnacho. Oh, was that not foul? Ref, come on. Oh, is that managed to stay in? I tell you what, you just feel so comfortable now. In these kind of games last year when we'd have like Lindelof and Maguire at the back, and you just feel nervous. You think any kind of transition or anyone with a little bit of pace just will destroy us at the back. And having Varane and Lissandro there is just safety. You can just leave him high, exposed, and they'll deal with the situation. Absolutely no problem. No problemo at all. Yeah. But, Forest doing all right so far to keep us out. Go on, Garnacho, run it, you man. Doubling up on Garnacho. I'll ball that all day. No worries, no worries. You're behind my viewing again. I know it's the app. It's the app, Dan. You know what? You know the trick in it. You know the score. At least I won't spoil it for you. Hopefully, you will treat me the same. I don't know why Now TV is so far behind. It's a strange one. Oh, Emmanuel Dennis running at Wan-Bissaka. Look, if Forest get a goal there, the crowd can get really up for this. The away fans, should I say. I think it's been important for United to put this to bed straight away. Go get a goal and just kill. Just kill that, at least that little bit of hopefulness that they've got. Well played. Good flick. Ooh. Varane. Well played. Look good then, Forest, on the attack, in fairness. Look really good. You can start to see a little bit why Ten Hag's gone strong in this. Because if you get an early goal, they've only got to score 2. You've got, a full 90-minute game to do that. I mean, Fred's absolutely everywhere at the minute, pressing high up. Must be said. Like Manchester, Rashford is red. Bruno Fernandes into Garnacho. Great ball in from Shaw to Weghorst. It's bobbling about everywhere in the box. Garnacho picks it up. Overlap from Shaw. Goes out for a goal kick. Worked nicely though. I'm being asked, you look like Jimmy from South Park. Oh my God, is that... Someone tell me, is that Gonzalo Guedes? I liked it. I don't know if that's a compliment or a fucking... Jimmy? Who's Jimmy from South Park? Let me Google that. Let me have a look. I'm gonna tell you now. This is gonna be my live reaction to what you just said. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I'm still live. That's fine. Jimmy, South Park. Let's have a look. Oh my God, the one on crutches. Is that what you're saying? I look like. Oh, that is an absolute disrespect. That. Or is that the one who's like Timmy? Timmy? He's the one in the wheelchair. Thanks for that, Gonzalo. Appreciate that. Take banter. It's okay. Timmy. Show us the screen. No. I'm not getting bloody done for copyright issues. All right. Mush. If I could legally show that, I don't know if it's legal. I'm not gonna get arrested, am I? But if I could show it without getting banned, trust me, I would, because I understand people, haven't paid for subscriptions, not prescriptions. It's not medical. Oh, Scarpa with a great ball in there. Good player, him. Forest fans going mad, by the way, trying to get behind the team here. All ball watching there. Emmanuel Dennis is quite tricky. He had a good bit of form with Watford, wasn't it? He scored like 15 goals or something. I remember having him in my fantasy team. Dan saying, would love to be able to go live so I could join you on a live one day. Yeah, absolutely. What I'm going to start doing is, it's weird because I'm on YouTube as well. I can't really get people on whilst I'm doing a watch along, whatever, because the audio will come through there and it might be a little bit weird. So when I do my usual lives, like for example, we went live about Sabitzer the other day on TikTok, I'll start inviting people on. But obviously you get the odd troll in it, it'll just be talking shit. But the usual community, who are always in for the watch-alongs and stuff. If you join on when I'm talking about transfers or whatever it is, I'd love to actually meet you on camera and talk to you about it. So yeah, I'll start doing that on the other lives, not the watch-alongs, but other lives. We'll start doing it, and we'll start speaking to people who are always in the chat and always joining me. And you never know if you know what you're talking about, you love it, could get you actually on the channel on YouTube. So could be an opportunity. We fought in red and white. It must be said, like Manchester, Rashford is red. Oh, how many people we got? You got to have over 10k, I think. I have got 11.1k followers. Gonzalo. Lovely touch from Wan-Bissaka again there. So it's like Neymar right back. Oh, good positioning from Varane there. Varane and Casemiro, like defensively, started really well. Good play from Weghorst. Fred into Garnacho. Lovely way to pass from Fred. 1v1 Garnacho. Skins him. Skins the other. Oh, he's been pushed down in the box, but will the ref give that? Goal kick. Goal kick. That's one thing Garnacho needs to work on for me. He needs to get his physicality up. Oh, the people who join have to have over 10k. Do they? It's a bit shit, isn't it? Surely you can join a live without 10k followers. I thought you just had to have it like for Thinger. Yeah, Garnacho needs that. You know, like Rashford, the past couple of years looked a little bit dangly, a little bit weak. He's put on a bit of timber now, a bit of strength. I think Garnacho needs to hit them protein shakes. He needs to put on a bit of muscle. Retain your pace, and it'll be dangerous him. He'll start shrugging people off. I have 90. That's 90k. Are you on Archer? Fair play to you, mate, if you've got 90k. Anthony with a curler. No, didn't really trouble the keeper, to be honest. Didn't really trouble the keeper. Love the regulars, by the way. We're keeping numbers in YouTube at the minute as well, so thank you for that. The numbers are growing everywhere, so it's going really well, man. Anthony, no goals from 16 shots in previous 5 appearances. Jesus. Needs to improve that stat for sure. Bruno Casemiro really linking up well. Great ball out to Garnacho. Alejandro Garnacho. Luke Shaw. Plays it in. Oof. Come on. Keep pushing. We want to see a couple of goals this half. Garnacho switch on. Varane was looking then to switch it. Keep it ticking. Keep it ticking over. You're not famous. Good ball. Sandro looking for them little balls over the top. He's fuming with himself that he didn't hit that as well. The standards these guys are setting, by the way. Try playing a quick one, but the ball was already moving. You can't do that, mate. Want to be Goldbridge? Don't watch the live then, mate. No problem for me. Hey, moderators, you know what to do. You know what to do. Get him gone. Get him gone. Ooh, mods. Mods. I don't know what that flag is. Oh, good flick from Weghorst. Like Manchester, Rashford is red. Who fought in Spain? Saudi, mate, you'll know on Feb 26. Fair, that's a good comment, that, to be fair. 6 years? Huh? I have to crack open the other can, aren't I? I don't mean can of alcohol. I mean bloody can of Pepsi. Very interesting show with a stat there with average positions. Where the fuck is Vegas? Interesting little battle that Wan-Bissaka versus Emmanuel Dennis, isn't it? Fucking wires everywhere. Scarpa injured as well now. Fucking hell. Forest medical team having a field day. Your ground is scruffy. Old Trafford. What drugs you're smoking, mate? Oh. Emmanuel Dennis 1v1. Oh. Good defending. Hey, this is Emmanuel Dennis. Ah. Tried grabbing the ball. Oh, Anthony giving him a bit of shit there. Trying to grab the ball, win a free kick. And ref's like, nope. How old is that shirt behind you? In terms of when I bought it or the actual age of the shirt? Let me know. Oh. Actually stands on his ankle there. I didn't mean to do it, but... How long ago? It's in the 90s. Well, I think that's a remake, so it's, yeah. But the original design's 90s. I think maybe even late. It's 88, 89, I think. But that's when the retro Adidas, like that sign, that's when it was like them kits were popping. I keep forgetting I've got my fridge here now for all my beers and stuff. Keep forgetting. Might crack a beer actually, if it's cold enough. I don't know if the fridge has gone cold or not yet. Oh, it is. Oh, nice cold beer. Yeah. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Have you got any Stone Island? I've not. I haven't, no. Not really. I don't mind Stone Island. It's all right, but I think there's a big stigma with it, isn't there? Like, oh, football fans, you wear Stone Island. It was the late 80s, 90s when we had Sharp on our tops. Yeah. Retro Adidas as well. Retro Adidas is so much better. Oh, that is beautiful. What a taste that is. Birra Moretti. Did you say it? Birra Moretti? Don't know. It's unbelievable, Jeff. Oh, Vegas gets his head to it, but no one arrives for the flick on. Vodafone kits are clear. I don't mind Vodafone. I've actually got a picture because I was born in 95, so I had the Vodafone kit in 2002, I think it was. So I was like 7. I've got a picture of it as a little kid, and it does look fresh, to be fair. Adidas or Nike, I'm probably leaning towards Adidas, to be honest, but I like both. Some of these crosses have been really wasteful. Great touch from Garnacho. Back to Leacher. Who should I buy in the world for Man United? Well, it depends who you need. Centre mid first. I mean, Enzo's not bad, is he? To be honest. Enzo will be a great sign. If Frankie de Jong, that's who you should sign. I've got Budweiser in my glass. Well, cheers to you, Dan. Definitely cheers to you, mate. I've not had a beer for a while, to be fair. I usually have him in the watch-alongs, but... Oh, Garnacho. Second touch, man. Just letting him down. Play it again. Give it him again. Anthony on the ball. Fred. Out to Wan-Bissaka. I mean, he's the final third again, just not having a lot of the ball, just not carving out the right chances. Good pass back from Varane's been solid, by the way. Absolutely solid. Yeah, cheers to United, a fellow United. TikTok's just notified. Great job, you've gone live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. No breaks here, mate. I'm having a break. I'm enjoying myself. It must be... Oh, you know what? I might go get some Pringles. Half time. I've got some barbecue Pringles. Pringles and a beer. Oh, Fred, bro. Come on. Okay, now. Just win it back, though. Win it back. That's what Fred does. He loses the ball, gets it back. It's like a cat chasing his own tail. Oh, that's better. Ooh. Fucking arse goes numb after a bit on these lives, honestly. Barbecue Pringles are the best. Yes, Gonzalo. Come on, people, push it up to double likes in the YouTube, please. We had loads of people coming in and out of the watch along. Old Trafford asking for handball. Bruno, Luke Shaw, drill it, drill it. Is it going out for a corner? Is it a corner? Is it give there? Goal kick? Or throw in? Let's have a look at his potential handball. Ooh. Yeah, it's not, to be fair. No, I won't give that. Barbecue, then salt and vinegar. Mbappe or Harry Kane? Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. Come on. This is where we could have done with Christian Eriksen. Excuse me. Garnacho's been relatively bright. Struggling with end product in a minute, but... Oh, rest my foot. Luke Shaw and Bruno standing over it. Might go get some crispy chicken crisp. It's not very nice. Ronaldo or Messi? Messi's clear now. I've always been a Ronaldo man, but undeniable at the minute. Messi's clear. Can they hit a man in the box? Good cross from Shaw. Oh, Casemiro. Hennessy saves with his feet. Great pressure from Shaw. What? Are you giving a foul for that? Come off it. Never a foul that. He's proper bought that. If anything, it was a foul on Luke Shaw, that. Let's see this chance back. It's a great ball from Luke Shaw, by the way. I think the header probably lacked a bit of power, though, from Casemiro, didn't it, if we're being honest? If I'm being honest. First half an hour, though, it's been relatively comfortable in it, apart from the odd kind of A little bit from Emmanuel Dennis and Scarpa. Scarpa, whatever his name is. I just got De Jong. Good man. Good man. Hopefully we go sign him in the summer. Maribor Boliski. I don't know what that means. Sorry, mate. Wish I could speak whatever language that was. It's a talent in itself, isn't it? Son or Rashford? Right now, they're both very good players. Both purple patch players at times, to be honest. But Rashford's sustaining it in a minute, so I'll say Rashford. But so I do like Son. Very good player. If you would have asked me last year, it would have been a different answer. Would have been Son, but what does Maribor Gibalisi mean? I have no idea. It said Maribor is better. What's Maribor? Is that a beer? It must be a beer. I've not tried it. Maribor. All right. I have to use caps. Tell you bean. Maribor. Well, I haven't got Maribor. I've got Moretti. Garnacho on the ball. It's running a little bit into blind alleys there. What a tackle from Casemiro. Good strength from Lissandro. Great strength. Them three at the back as a little triangle for the defensive unit. Unbelievable. Argentina. And ball. Play on. Bruno Fernandes. Deep. Give it Shaw. Garnacho with a lot of space to run into here. Come on. Give us some end product. Into Bruno. Ooh, given away by Bruno. Good interception from Shaw. Nice to win it back. Very well played. Casemiro. Switch it. Excuse me. Do you know what? This is a typical game where I feel like Sancho and Martial are gonna come on and do something. Perfect game for him to come on. Perfect. Great touch from Garnacho. Ooh. It's been bright, Garnacho. Out of all the players we have had, what is your best 11 from goalkeeper to striker? I'll try to do it very quickly. So, Van der Sar in net. Gary Neville at right back. Rio and Vidic, or maybe Rio and Stam. What take either partnership there. Left back. Dennis Irwin was really good from what I've seen, but again, I can't really appreciate him because I was born in '95, so I'd have to go with Evra at left back, or even Luke Shaw might be in that conversation. I'm not sure. People tend to highlight Evra more. I know. Oh shit! Wow, Forest were in then, because Evra won stuff. But Luke Shaw on his day is really, really good. But I'll go with Evra. So Van der Sar, Neville, Rio, Stam, Evra. Then I'll say Scholes, Keane, but I don't know. This is an awkward thing to say, but I think Casemiro was a better player than Keane in there, but Keane was more important to what United were doing in that moment and to us winning stuff and setting standards in training. So I'll just say Keane, because Casemiro's not been here that long. Then I'll go Ryan Giggs on the left, Beckham on the right, Rooney and Cantona up top. But Rude would be a sore one to leave Rude out because I really like Rude van Nistelrooy, but that's what I'd go for. But it's opinion in it. Everyone has different kind of different players to pick. Where are you watching the game? On Sky Sports. Just couldn't think then. Triple X Tentacion fan. Big fan of his music, by the way. Oh, Garnacho was in then. Bruno's not happy about something. Good choice. Yeah. What about you, Dan? Who would you go for? Shouldn't be this complicated. Thought I'd die in your arms. I thought I'd die in your true love. Shouldn't be this complicated. No hard feelings, but these feelings hard. We fought to play in red and white. Be said, like Manchester, Rashford is red. Oh, bit of back and forth between Leacher and Emmanuel Dennis there. We'll have to think about that one and get back to you. You're on the spot. You're on the spot. We're lacking in the final part. We are, aren't we? We are. We lack. Oh, yeah, I've already read that. Sorry. Yeah, we need a goal, man. But Sancho and Martial provide that. Don't worry. Wan-Bissaka in behind. Anthony. And it's gone out for a corner. The Forest fans, Forest players are fuming. He's not happy about that at all. Oh, nice little touch there from Anthony. I think that's still in it, to be fair. What are you saying about Sabitzer? Good player. I've discussed him a couple of times, to be fair, but from what I've seen, from what I've watched of him, dead ball specialist, versatile. Oh, fucking hell! Anthony's just nearly scored an absolute boomer. Thank you for the what they called football cards. Thank you for your donations. Whoa, what's going on here? Gold awards, roses, all the kind of jazz. Thank you very much. Cheers to football cards. Touch you down. Thank you very much for that. What a legend. What a legend. Anthony, I know. How close was that? Fucking hell. I want to see that opportunity again because I kind of missed that. I only saw like the second bit of it. To hit that first time as well. Fuck me. God damn. Like Manchester, Rashford is red. Shouldn't be this complicated. Thought I'd die. We got just over 5 minutes till half time. We'll be doing something a little interactive at half time, so make sure you come and join in. Do a bit of the King of the Hill, bit of start bench sell. Get involved. Get involved. Thought I'd die in your arms. I thought I'd die in your true love. Premier League back this weekend, isn't it? It's nice to see. Been deprived of it for a little bit too long. Feel empty in it on a Saturday and a Sunday when there's no football on. There's obviously cup games, but it's not the same, is it? City and Tottenham on Sunday, United Palace on Saturday. Good play from go on, Wan-Bissaka. Oh, win that. Oh, big Veg nearly on it there. Not been great today, Vegos. I don't know if it's because he's been lacking the service, which he has slightly, but he's not been involved in it heavily. He just seems to be wandering about a little bit. I don't know why he's gone out there instead of the Garnacho. Go on, have a run at him. Good touch from Bruno. Oh, no, that's not a pen. You can't ask for a pen for that. Come on. Can't moan at Emmanuel Dennis for diving and then do that and expect a pen. Come off it. Casemiro. Good tackle again. What are you drinking? Beer Moretti. We need some Maguire goals. It's easy, okay? Step on, say kiss my buns when your buns who when your buns who. Said to say shit, say boo, cause fuck is the worst word that you can say. Fuck is the worst word that you can say. It's easy and gay. You can get it. Save your life today. Good pass from Fred. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Into Anthony. Anthony. Just lacking that final zest in the final third, man. Casemiro with another great tackle. We can get it. Save your life today. You don't have to spend your here giving that job to crack. And the ref gives a foul right on the edge of the box. Thank you for the follows, by the way. We're trying to push it up to 12K on the TikTok, and we're trying to push it up to 1,200 subscribers on the YouTube. So if you love football content, you like live watch-alongs, breaking transfer stories, literally loads of shows on our YouTube, different head-to-heads, like analytical ones. Come check us out. Come and check us out. Loads of lads on the channel, big group of us. Got me, Adam, Shreyas, Dan, Chive, Aaron, and Sam. And Sam will be live with myself for the review after the game. So on our YouTube, so come and check us out on there. With our new rating system. We've got a new rating system now, so interesting. Right, come on, let's do something before half time. We've got a set piece on the edge of the box. Looks like Bruno Fernandes is going to take it, but if I'm Luke Shaw now, I'm going to take this. Try a cheeky one in the bottom corner. Oh, no, dummies it. Oh, nice little short one. And Luke Shaw just absolutely slices it. But that could have been a good opportunity, that, just to drill it. Garnacho, Casemiro, Anthony on the ball. Drills it into Garnacho. Very good selection. And now Forest on the break. And there's no one getting forward. So now United got back into position now. Lovely. Shit first half last time too. I know. Well, we don't have to really go for it. We're already 3-0 up. So the emphasis is on them to start pushing forward. And when they start pushing forward, spaces will open. Brandon. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if you was there for the chat before, Brandon. We were saying when not on the live watch-alongs, but me and Dan were saying before. Oh! Forest could have scored then. Wow, close. But yeah, me and Dan were saying before, when I start doing the lives for, like, obviously when I went live for Sabitzer or just general news and I do a little half an hour or an hour, we're going to start getting people in on the lives and talking about United. So any United fans that are on and they want to join the TikTok, that's for people on YouTube as well. If you want to drop us a follow, we want to start getting people on the lives and discussing transfer news and regular news, ownership news, which is probably the next bit of big business that we do. Of course, they're accepting the bids, aren't they, in mid-February? Well, not accepting, but the formal bids are being put forward mid-February from people who want to buy the club. So there's going to be a lot of news surrounding that. Wan-Bissaka, come on, you need to do better there, mate. Oh. Someone just left one on Casemiro then. I'll be down. Yeah, man. Anyone who wants to jump on, don't have to. Obviously, some people don't like going on camera and stuff, do they? But yeah, we'll do some live chats and stuff. For show. Right, Manchester. I need to go get my Pringles in a minute. Forest manager is out of Hills of Eyes. Oh, fucking hell. That's hilarious. It looks like he's about to sneeze at any point in it. Sneeze Cooper. That's what we call him. Sneeze Cooper. New name, copyrighted, branded, on Real Red Stock. You heard it here first. Sneeze Cooper. Oh. Anthony on the ball, right hand side. Takes it past his man. Cuts back. Is he going to do something? Casemiro. Vegas! Is it the post? Oh. It's the post. That's what we want to see. Start putting more crosses into the box, man. That's unlucky, that. She just said, I don't know if Wayne Hennessy got a touch on this. What are you smoking? Give him service. This is what we're saying. Casemiro into Bruno. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno. He looks for the ball in behind. Keeps it controlled. Love that. Don't have to go for the Hollywood pass all the time. Oh, left one on Varane there. Yellow card, that. Straight up for Surridge. The B-Tech Sturridge. Surridge, the B-Tech Sturridge. Do you think United fans are arrogant? I've got nothing to be arrogant about at the minute, have we? I mean, maybe our winning form, but of late we've not won anything, so we can't really be arrogant about anything. I'm all for women in football, but this commentary's doing my head in. I mean, yeah, I know what you're saying. It's not great, is it? It's not great. I feel at some point they just throw people in there like to be more diverse, even when they've not really got the credentials. You know what I mean? Like I'm all for diverse, equality, all that kind of jazz, but sometimes they throw them in there just so they've got numbers in there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they go and grab Deirdre out the cafe, and she's like, "Can you commentate?" Yeah, no worries. No, but you expect teams to roll over for you. All right, just Dave. Right. And the form we're in at the minute, we are steamrolling teams, so the evidence is there, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Right, I'm gonna go get me Pringles, halftime Pringles. Everyone get a refreshment or a beverage or something to eat, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. See you very shortly. Oh shit! Really tripped it over then. Ugh. By the way, we're gonna do keep, sell, bench in 2 minutes' time. So some very interesting Premier League ones on there. One sec. Can I go back? Oh. Bum, 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 bum. I've got some Pringles and I'm flying and I'm losing control with the power you're supplying. Oh, it's electrifying. It's electrifying, Jeff. Thoughts on the first half? I mean, nothing mega. Had a very good Vegas with the best chance of the game. Forest had a couple of their own. But yeah, steady, really, innit? If we're being completely honest. Right, are we ready for start, bench, and sell? So I'm going to give you the first one. Relatively easy. Start. Well, actually, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. I don't know. I'm talking shit. Start, bench, sell. Rashford, Saka, Son. Sell Saka. Bench Son. Start Rashford. Wow. Fair enough. We've got a true red in here. Love it. What do we think? Saka, Son, Rashford. Start, bench, sell. Come on. Get your comments in. Let's go. Sell Saka. Bench Rashford. Start Son. Wow. Oh. Watch your fingers, lad. Hey, you can't be a good packet. Is it a packet of Pringles? Tub of Pringles? Tub of Pringles when you're having a beer. Tube? Is it a tube? It says, oh yeah, tube. Is that what you'd say? Is that the correct term to say? A tube of Pringles? Like if you're going to the shop, do you say, I'm going to the shop to get a tube of Pringles? Love Pringles. Casemiro should have another assist there. Or you just say Pringles? A can of Pringles? That's not right, is it? Surely. I'm going to the shop now. I want some. Sorry, mate. There's something about it. Like when you're drinking lager, salt just goes with it, doesn't it? Fuck knows what it is. Whenever you're in a pub and you have it like just something on draft, like a Moretti or a Stella or whatever it is, you got that craving for like salty peanuts or salty crisp. Or I might have a big key. Yeah, I agree, Jack. Big Casemiro should have an assist there. Let's try. I was going to do some more start bench to sell, but not many people are game for that. So let's try guess the minute Martial and Sancho will come on, if they'll come on at all. So what minute? Let's try predict it, and I'll give you a shout out if you get it right. People on YouTube as well. What minute will Anthony? What minute will? Well, technically, it is Anthony Martial, but what minute will Martial and Sancho come on, if at all? Ooh. Gonzalo Guedes saying 67th minute. Official MUFC, Sancho 65th, and Martial started the second half. Wesley saying Bruno the first goal. Hey, why saying okay? Okay. Wasn't the question I asked, but okay. Hairy muff, fair enough. I think if anyone gets on, it'll be Sancho, and it'll be the 70th minute. That's what I think. Just gonna throw prediction time. Yeah. Boom, boom. Them Pringles were delicious. Absolutely delicious. Subscribe to Real Reds Talk, by the way, people. Get on the channel. People, obviously, you're already on YouTube. You know the script. People on TikTok, if you love football content, make sure you go and check our YouTube channel out. Link is in the bio. De Gea didn't look too happy about being on the bench. He won't be. That's top level professionals for you, isn't it? But if Sancho does come on, fancy him for one. Yeah, I agree, Wes. Who would win in a bar fight out of the Man United? Lissandro. Just grab a bottle, smash it on the side, and start fucking people up. I reckon. Argentina. Oh, you make my love come down. Excuse me. Oh, for nothing. I can only... You see Anthony's shot, yeah, bell to that, wasn't it? Imagine if that would have gone in. Would have shot a couple of people up, wouldn't it? He's had his Pringles. Well, what's he going for now? Oh, he's got the hobnobs. Magnus, first half of United, average first half. Let's hope Ten Hag has some harsh words at half time. Happened last time though, didn't it? 0-0 half time. Came out, scored 3. Or was that a league game? Can't remember. Oh no, it was the... Who did we play last? Reading? Yeah, Reading. We didn't score any in the first half, are we? SAS are out, no brew. I know. I know there should be a cup of tea, but I'm also having a beer, aren't I? So you can't really mix a beer with a cup of tea, you know what I'm saying? Think Sancho for Anthony is a good sub. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Damn. Hold on a sec. They just said one thing here. If you eat one veggie meal a week, it'd be like saving thousands of trees. Pretty sure vegetarian food has a more effect on agriculture and stuff than meat does, surely. Surely. Sneeze Cooper. We'll be looking to do some damage in the second half now, won't we? Rashford needs to come on. I don't think he does. I think we're all right. We're winning 3-0, so I don't think he needs to risk him personally. No changes at half time. Tell you now, whatever sub Ten Hag decides to bring on, we'll score. Guarantee it. There'll definitely be a goal in the second half. I'm telling you right now, there will be because more space. Forest will go for it a bit more. There'll be more spacing behind. One of the teams will score for sure. Be nice to see Sancho back on the pitch. I hope we see Sancho second half. Yeah, I think all United fans are in unison about that, aren't they? Even if it's 20 minutes or something. You know what I mean? We all want to see him. Jaden's back. Come on, United. Give us a goal to watch. Oh, their guy's not happy about something there. Fred posted up as 10 at the minute. Bruno and Casemiro playing a bit deeper. Now it's switched. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi. How you feeling? Is the FA Cup final on 26? I don't know. I don't have a clue, to be honest with you. Gonzalo, no idea. Oh, risky. Risky. Very risky. Oh, Carabao. Yeah, so the Carabao Cup final was after the Barcelona game, I think. So it was towards the end of February. Yeah. Nice, Leacher. Lovely. Breaking the lines. Antoinette on the ball. Oh, lovely. Into Fred. Fred loses it. Not been great, Fred, today, if we're being completely honest. Good tackle from Anthony. Love that. Work rate off the ball. Tremendous. Fred's still down at the minute. Oh, come on. It's not like he's fucking roundhouse kicked him. What's your Mackey's order? Chicken select with a Fanta. Large chicken select meal. No surprise. A lot of Brazilians congregating there. Oh, look who's in the stands. Steve Bruce. Well, I thought we'd start seeing Maximum, but he's picked up a bit of a knock, pet. Oh. Steve Bruce. Got that calm. You know what they say. Got a calm influence. Lovely footwork from Garnacho. Alejandro. Don't call his name. Garnacho. Alejandro. Go on, Garnacho. Nah, overhit for Fred. Yeah, wrong choice. Decision making, you always see it in youngsters, don't you? Good play from Shaw. Strong, physical. Lovely dropping in from Weghorst. Wan-Bissaka into Anthony. Good build-up play this from United. Anthony gives it up. Oh, when he's fouled by his own man. I think Bruno's clashed with Anthony there. It's funny, he's actually fouled his own man there. Gotta love the aggression and fight back though to go win that back. Who's disliked the video, by the way? What knob? It was on double figures then. What minute's your game on? 50th in the 50th minute, 20 seconds. Alejandro. Overran, you silky man. Bruno, lovely. Right, come on, Garnacho. We need some end products from you here. Like on for a goal kick. Frustrating tonight. We're showing all the people that are in the stadium. How would Donald take that? Is Sabitzer not in there? Because I got told Sabitzer was watching the game. Come on, we need a goal, man. Spark this fucking game into life. Well played. Fred. Good ball from Fred. Come on, Garnacho. We need you. You're the one guy. Just do something. Have a shot. Ah. Fucking hell. I have to start discussing favourite colours at this point. Jesus. We need a goal, man. Needs to spark into life. Come on. Fred. Yeah, let's bring on a Sancho, man. We need Jaden in this game, innit? I fell asleep. Did I miss anything? I know. I'm not fucking blame you, mate. I feel like doing the same myself. Brennan Johnson wins a corner for his team. Sancho and Marshall need minutes. Garnacho not doing a lot. Exactly. Yeah, bring on Sancho for Garnacho. Not been Garnacho's best game this, but he's a young talent. It's gonna happen. I understand it. Good header away by Weghorst. Good defending from Garnacho. Lovely play. Out from Bruno. Back to Fred to Bruno. Into Weghorst. Foul? What? How's that not a foul? It's blatantly pushed him over, man. Fucking hell. What a joke. Right, come on. Transitional moment now. Give it Casemiro. Give it Casemiro. Anthony's in behind here. Go on. Oh, it's slightly overhit. Slightly overhit. Starting to open up a little bit now in this game. Anthony, come on. Do something with it. In behind for Bruno. Bruno across. It's that final. Oh, is that a pen? Is that a pen? Penalty, shout that, ref. Come on. Come on, they've got to have a look at that, surely. VAR, where you at? Yeah. It's contact. It's contact. Diving. That's not diving. He kicks him. There's clear contact there. He clearly kicks him. That should be a pen, in my opinion. Are they going to check it? They're playing on. Look, even he looks worried. Just blew his cheeks. Yeah, he just literally looked at his player, went, because he knows. He knows. That is a penalty. I don't give a shit what anyone says. That is a penalty. Clear contact. Fucking bullshit. Joke that. Absolute joke. We've been given no decisions this year. Do you remember that year under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when we got everything? More than we should have got. Klopp said one thing about the officiating. Never got a fucking decision again. I'm not saying we should be giving decisions like unjustified, but decisions like that, come on. That's a penalty. Weghorst. Oof. Bin dipper and proud. Veggie Street Fighter. Oliver, how are we doing, Oliver? Luke Shaw stepping into Garnacho's aid there. I'm not really sure what's going on there, to be honest. What's the score? 0-0, not 1-1. No one scored. Bit of a boring game, to be honest, mate. Not gonna lie. No red card. Oh, it's officiating stuff. Oh, Garnacho, bit of bite there's won it back. Oh, bit of fight again between him and Johnson's all going off. Argentina. Come on, Varane. Yours that. Body him. Good man. Good man. Get up, Surridge. You little B-Tech Sturridge. Lovely touch. Come on. Casemiro, what a pass that is, by the way. Garnacho. Come on. Need some end product now, lad. Nah, bad game. Been a bad game for Garnacho, this. Come on. Go get a goal. Wan-Bissaka. Overhit for Antony. Out for a throw-in. Get a bit feisty now, though, innit? Feisty one, you are. Don't forget to smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, by the way. United are the team for me. Why don't City fuck off, home? Casemiro, lovely pass to Bruno. Garnacho in the box. Garnacho! Oh, much better. Much better. Good tackle from Bruno again there. Oh, bit of bite again between Brennan Johnson and Garnacho. It's kicking off here. I'd take Garnacho off, to be honest. I would take Garnacho off. Very unlucky that, though. Take him off before he gets a fucking red. Lovely little check inside, though. Oh, come off it. Come off it. That's what we want to see from him. That's what he should have been doing. That should be a red. What should be a red? I'm not sure what you're referring to there. Hey, Martial, Sancho and Rashford coming on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What a front three that is to bring on, by the way. Fucking hell. Rashford, Sancho and Martial. Watch it switch up now. Buzzing for him. Absolutely buzzing for him. Come on, Sancho. Come on. So happy. Both of them are back. This is going to be interesting to see how this goes on. Fanny, follow the host. Thank you very much, Fanny. Fanny. Oh, God. Garnacho doesn't look happy. Doesn't look happy there, does he? Come on. I want to see Sancho's first touch. Ooh, Wan-Bissaka. Careful there, mate. Yellow. Yellow for Scarpa. No? Like Manchester, Rashford is red. Now we'll see a goal, I think. Oh, win that. Martial. Rustiness, overhit for Rashford. Oh, Jadon Sancho is a number 10. Bruno on the right. Interesting. Jadon Sancho was a number 10. Very interesting. Aurier coming on for Frulia. I don't know how to say his name. Subs on for Forest anyway. Fresh legs to combat. Lodi's gone off. Sneeze allergy. Sneeze Cooper. Sorry. Danilo, Aurier, and Maiton coming on for them. Good ball into Bruno. Very good pass. Send him. He's in behind there. Bruno. Into Jadon. Oh, just in front of him. The cutback was a little bit better there. Jadon could have got a shot off. Sancho was number 25. Where you talk about something else? No, he's playing as a 10, like a centre attacking mid. Bruno's gone on the right, and he's playing as where Bruno played. Oh! Free header for Casemiro, just goes wide. Unlucky that. Unlucky. Yeah. So he's moved in more central, which is interesting. Because one of the criticisms of Jadon Sancho was he's not fit enough. He was getting taken off in the 60th and the 70th. Playing as a 10, you still have to do a lot of running. But he's intelligent, Sancho. Good link-up play. Oh, Sancho. Martial. Oh, he's bobbing about. Rashford. No, it's not. Penalty. Is that a pen? No, he's not give it. Oh, my God. It's all going off here. Dear me. Good header. Great control from Casemiro and Lissandro there. Tell you what, that pyramid at the back, you can rest anything you want in the world on that, and it's trusty. Lissandro, Varane, and Casemiro. Unbelievable. Tell you what, it's sparked a bit of electric into the front three. That, though. Great ball from Lissandro into Bruno. Bruno. Cut back to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. Sancho. Lovely footwork. Lissandro Martinez into Rashford. Flick to Martial. Lovely football. It's lovely. It's Casemiro. Oh, he's just saved it. Much better. The link-up play now. The awareness. Little flick from Martial. Flick to Casemiro. Oh, it's unlucky that. It's coming. Like Wes said, it is coming. Nah, it's not a pen. It's not a pen. That was exciting. This though, watching these three for the last half an hour. Finally, we've had a bit of excitement pumped into the game. Jesus. Dominating him here. Luke Shaw with a great switch of play to Bruno Fernandes. All right, you want the overlap now. Overlap. Oh, great play into Fred. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Into Bruno. Great chip into Rashford. We're creating. We're carving them out in a minute. Go on, Jaden. Get back, get back, get back. Get back. Oh, he's fell over there. He slipped. It's not. There's nothing in it. Oh, he's booked him. He slipped there. He's not fouled him. He literally fucking slipped over. Oh my god. How's he got a yellow for that? Fucking hell. Excuse me. Oh. Forest nearly in behind there with Surridge on the left-hand side. But United not really been troubled lately. Looking much more the dangerous side. Martial dropping deep to feet. Casemiro, Lissandro. I was the closest about Sancho. I said 65th minute. You did, correct. This ref needs sacking. I know. Shite, absolutely shite. Should be reffing games in the fucking League 3, let alone Carabao Cup Semi Finals. Dear me. Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Back to Jaden. Nice link up play. Jaden's gone. In behind. Sancho. Cuts back to Casemiro. Unlucky. Good tackle from Casemiro. Martial in. Is he on? Is he on? Bruno! Oh. Now he's finally offside. Shouldn't be reffing games full stop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, I thought Martial was way offside then when I first saw it, to be honest. Walking on a dream. How can I explain? 20 minutes to go. I think we'll get a goal. We'll get a goal, won't we, lads? For sure. I can feel it coming. Like Phil Collins said, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. Yeah, so the final, February 26th, Sunday, 3:30. Very interesting. Come on, keep this going. Keep this going. Man of the match, Bruno, for me. Yeah, Bruno's been very good. He has. But I also think, again, Varane, Casemiro, Lissandro. I think it'd be good. And it's nice to have a good spine of the team. Think back to probably a game like this last year, we would have had Maguire, Lindelof, McTominay in there. You know what I'm saying? So, some lucky, some lucky. Martial just a little bit off the pace, but it's to be expected. Won by Wan-Bissaka into Casemiro into Bruno. Bruno drills it across. Just lacking that finishing zest at the minute. Come on. Needs options, man. Oh, Varane. Cheeky. The cheekiness of it. Yeah, Bruno's had a great game. Just less than 20 minutes to go now, though. United kind of seeing this out. They don't need to rush play. We won a goal, of course, but they don't need to. We're 3-0 up on aggregate, so it's looking like the final, as we all thought anyway, to be honest. Ah, Rashford, just a little bit off it. Oh, Forest on the attack here. Oh, played it in. Very nice. Casemiro's won it. Casemiro. Oh, opportunity here. Opportunity. Martial's in. Martial. Rashford. Martial. He's back. He's back. Chive, that one's for you, brother. Anthony Martial. We break the deadlock. 4-0 on aggregate. 1-0 in the game. Anthony Martial is back from injury. Let's get it. Let's get it. I know I'm behind Reese. I'm watching it on Now TV. I don't care. We've scored. Don't give a shit. But is anyone offside? Nah. Nah, yeah, that's on. That's a goal. 100%. Get in. Get in. It's weird, Martial, isn't it? Because you can't rely on him. You can't hang your hat on him. But when he gets minutes, his conversion rate's unbelievable. He scores goals. But I tell you what, for a link up before Martial, Rashford, Bruno, Sancho, all fit and firing, that is dangerous attack. That is a dangerous attack. "17 minutes left. Let's go get another. Let's go get another. But we are going to Wembley. We're going to Wembley. That's for sure. Smash a like on the video. Smash a like on the TikTok for that goal, lads. Ladies and gentlemen, should I say. That's just certified it. If anyone was ever worried anyway, which I don't think there was. Good tackle from Fred. Oh, space here for Scarpa. Block shot. I want to watch some more of this link-up play with Rashford and Martial. Lovely touch. Oh, Rashford was in behind then. Casemiro could have played that first time. Oh, the first touch passing here. Really, really good. Sancho on the ball. Sancho's in. He's running. Ah, no. He tries playing his man. He tries playing Martial in there. Probably could have gone for goal himself. Great from Varane again, that. Great. It's proper underrated. It's really underrated, them three at the back there. What they're doing. What they provide the platform for these attacking lads to go forward. We're going to Wembley. Martial. Sancho. Out wide to Bruno. Great play again. Bruno outside the foot. So Rashford. It's Fred. Is he onside? Fred gets a goal. 2-0. Another assist from Marcus Rashford. 2-0 Manchester United. We're going to Wembley. Let's go. I told you the subs came on, changed the game. Outside of the foot though, that pass from Bruno. Unbelievable. One touch into Sancho. Sancho with a great pass, by the way, out to Bruno. Bruno outside the foot to Rashford at the back post. Rashford taps it across. It's a great team goal, that. Every attacker has a touch there. Fantastic. Fantastic. And Fred doesn't even he doesn't even think, he just knees it in. The score's 2-0 for anyone asking. 5-0 on aggregate. Fred, man, he does bits, doesn't he, when he wants to. Can we go get another or repeat the first leg? Go on, keep playing. Let's keep it going. Tell you what, we play like this. If we put a full team out against Newcastle, you know, I believe we can go win that game. The talent we've got in our squad. Be a tough game, don't get me wrong, but we've got a better team than Newcastle. Like individual quality, I mean. Hey, Surah, Surah. Wherever we'll be, we'll be. We're going to Wembley. Love it. Gotta love it. I can tell by your strong Manchester accent. What? I didn't see your previous comment. Apologies for that. We've seen it all. We've won a lot. We're Man United and we're never gonna stop. Control now. Domination. Easy. Light work. 13 minutes to go in the game. Lovely drop. Oh, Lissandro. Press resistant. Talk about press resistance. You could put him in one of them laser minefields that's got, a laser everywhere. Won't touch him. Won't get near him. And it's all gone quiet over there. And it's all gone quiet. All gone quiet. All gone quiet over there. Great. One touch. Oh, the link up. Sancho, Martial. Little bit overhit there, but Rashford's on it. Into Martial. Back to Rashford. Fred. Rashford. Oh, the link up play here, honestly. Sublime. Shaw. Back to Casemiro. Reset. Go again. They're so much better since these subs have come on, honestly. What time are them subs now? Was it 65th minute? Wan-Bissaka. And it's a foul. It's a foul. Bet Sabitza's licking his lips looking at this team, isn't it? Should I say? Sir Alex in the stands. Love you, Sir Alex. Legend. Maguire and Lindelof coming on for Casemiro. Interesting. Lindelof playing DM. For Ranoff as well. For Barry. Barry's on. Barry Maguire. 10 minutes to go. We can't concede 5 goals by then, so we should be all right. Just a joke. Just a joke. Come on. Let's go get a third. Repeat the first leg. Oh, someone just absolutely shoved Maguire there. Jesus. Great touch from Bruno. Sancho will score. Do we think? Cruise control right now. We're in the Tesla. We're just cruising, mate. Freddie's all over the pitch. Does what he wants, mate. Does what he wants. Go on, drill out wide. Bruno's got a bit more central now. Sancho's pushed out wide. Lovely flick. Oh, Luke Shaw's in. Well played. Good anticipation. It's a corner. Done well there, Luke Shaw. He's done well there. You happy about Sabitzer, mate? I'm buzzing. I think he's just as good as Ericsson. Yeah, and he's got the bite as well. Do you know what I mean? He's got the physicality. He's got the bite about him. Versatile. Great offset pieces. Good on both feet. So opens up passing lanes for your Rashfords, your Brunos. He'll fit right in with his team. Don't worry about that. Ball in from Shaw. Maguire does something. I don't know what that was. Ooh, Wan-Bissaka. Can he get to it? Oh, Luke Shaw. Oh, they're in. What a save from Heaton, by the way. And Surridge puts it over. Probably Forest's best chance of the game. And he puts it right over the net. It's a good save from Heaton, to be fair. Great save. You can see that opening there, though, couldn't you? A little bit of lapse of concentration from United. Late on in the game. Yeah, sweet, sweet. I know he hasn't played yet, but I'd love for it to be permanent. Well, if you can replicate what he done at Leipzig, I agree with that comment, mate. Absolutely. Complacency, that's what it is. We're the famous Man United and we're going to Wembley. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Final against Newcastle. Very interesting. But in the same similar positions in the league as well. I don't know what Maguire's doing there. He's pondering on it way too much. Couple of subs coming on for Forest. 99 over again, boys. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I lived in Newcastle. Are you a secret Newcastle fan? Is that what you're saying, Dan? Newcastle. You're right, pet. 7 minutes left. Who's your man of the match, lads? Who would you give man of the match to? Bruno? It's Bruno, isn't it? I think. No one like outstanding to be man of the match. I think Bruno. Yeah. Hell no. I'm only joking. I was only joking. Yeah, I think Bruno's man of the match for me. Let us know in the review, though, after the game. We'll be live with Sam on the YouTube channel to talk about this game in depth. Obviously, up until the 65th minute, nothing really happened, but sparks have flew recently. 2-0 up, 5 minutes to go. We've got a few things to discuss now, so yeah. We'll have our new rating system, A to F, for players. Wan-Bissaka good as well, yeah, I'd agree with that, yeah. I think it's been good pretty much every game since he's come back into the team, since Dalot got injured. He's been a big positive for us. I was going to say one of the few positives, but we've had loads of positives. But Wan-Bissaka has really, really played so much better than he was under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. On the ball, his dribbling is especially. Good pass from Fred. Sancho on the ball. Out to Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. Martial. Loads of space. Lovely dummy. Back to Martial. Shaw. Rashford. 1v1. Can he skin him? Cut back. Fred. Ugh, no. Forest win it back. Looked threatening at the time, though. Maguire slabhead back on it again. Bruno Fernandes. Into Martial. Good link-up play. Bruno. Ooh! Cuts across goal. Just shy of the post there from Bruno. He's been fantastic today. Been really, really good. Sancho's been good as well. I love that link-up, by the way. Sancho, Bruno, Martial and Rashford. Cooking. Absolutely cooking. Can't wait to lose against Newcastle. All right. Woody. Nah, why is she criticising Bruno there? He's right in his right to get a shot. 5-0 on aggregate. He's played well. Try to get yourself a goal, innit? Go on, Leach. I'll win that. Let's keep a clean sheet in this one. Give it him. Give it him. United in absolute total control now. One of the most dominated performances I've seen. Just absolutely running and ragged everywhere. The last 30 minutes, anyway. Bruno in behind again. Well won by Maguire. But Forest have a lot of space here. Drilled in behind. Luke Shaw, 1v1. Done well here. Done very well. Don't know how many home wins that makes it at Old Trafford, but it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. It's got like 12 consecutive games in a row, is it, at home? Something like that. Nice and comfortable now. Let's see this out. So Man United is 2-0, right? Yeah. And we'll have a live review after the game on YouTube, so come and join us for that. Bruno Fernandes on the ball. Jadon Sancho. It's unlucky. Lovely flick from Lindelof. Everyone contributing at the minute. Lovely turn. Martial. Nah, gives it away again. Bit rusty. Bit of rustiness there. Oh, Rashford wins it back. Good ball out to Bruno. It's unlucky that. Probably could have done with a better delivery, to be honest. Great header. Wins it back. Back out wide. Give it Bruno. Quicker. Get on, Maguire. Can we get one more? Lovely play. Bring it out wide. Better. Come on, boys. Get in the box. Give him options. Sancho. Martial. Dragged down, but no shouts for a pen. Didn't even touch him. Come on. 1 minute's a game on. 90th minute. Nearly finished. Yeah, player of the match for sure, Bruno. We called it on Real Reds, didn't we, lads? Bruno Fernandes, man of the match. Rocking the 12 pack tonight, Nick. Just the odd one, you know. Of where's my beer gone? I don't know. I've had it now. Just one beer, mate. Nothing too ruthless. It was already through, so don't need it for my nerves. I'm all right. 390. What? What's the score? 2-0. 91st minute nearly now. We're nearly done, pretty much. Rashford's in behind, though. Oh, a bit of a better touch. Confident for the final? Yeah, absolutely. I am. I think we've got enough quality in the team. Newcastle are a good team, but we've got better individual quality, in my personal opinion. Couple of seconds to go. Blow the whistle. Are we done? There we go. Well played, boys. Well played. Boring for the first 65 minutes, but Manchester United are going to Wembley. 2-0 to Manchester United. 5-0 on aggregate. Goals from Fred and Anthony Martial secure it for us, and we are going to the final. 2 assists from Rashford coming off from the bench. Impact. You gotta love it. We're going to Wembley. It's against Newcastle in the final, February the 26th. And Eric Ten Hag could get his hands on his first trophy. Love it, boys. Love it. Make sure you come and join us for the review on the YouTube channel. For people in TikTok, the link is in the bio. You know what to do. You know the script. Come over, like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you in about 10 minutes time, guys. Take care of yourselves. Peace.